Konnichiwa minasan. Selamat datang diucapkan untuk anda yang mengikuti sesi itu secara langsung dan juga anda yang menonton setelah live stream ini berakhir ke sesi kolaborasi stomachofkios.com bersama laman Pop Culture Suka Ramai Bersama TV. Hari ini saya Kudo Maharizu dari laman blog stomachofkios.com bersama compatriot saya daripada Bersama ANRI ALWI akan mengulas tentang siri-siri anime terpilih dari sesi musim dingin 2024 diikuti dengan ulasan ringkas anime Japan 2024 yang sedang berjalan di Tokyo, Jepun sekarang dan juga lepas itu meninjau senarai anime yang bakal menemui anda di musim bunga 2024 atau spring season yang bermula dari bulan April, which is pretty soon, sehingga pengakhiran bulan Jun. So how are you, Andri? Nice to see you back with a shorter hair. Nice one.
Hello,
nice
guys. One. Say hello to your wife and mom.
Yeah, he's a bit. Kerana bulan ni bulan baik, we're gonna be a bit subdued for this session. So anyway, pada anda yang menonton setelah live ini berakhir, sila langgan kepada laman YouTube Stomach of Chaos dan Bersama TV supaya anda tidak ketinggalan untuk menonton live stream kami yang akan datang. Jangan lupa untuk tenyeh butang like and the notification bell. So anyway, just to put it simply, we're gonna start the first segment of this with a few anime yang terpilih lah daripada winter season 2024, which is from January sampai ke akhir bulan ni. Some of the ones that we've watched we won't be touching because jangan lupa minggu depan kami akan ada session untuk free run, the anime free run that has ended last Friday with much aplomb and it's not hype for hype's sake, it is a good show, but anyway, we'll talk about that next week. So look forward to see you guys. We'll give you the time and date at the end of the show. So anyway, so untuk segmen kita yang pertama, let's get on. Okay, so essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with Andrew's gonna have a little commentary on solo leveling, which was shown on the channel apa tu dekat Malaysia? Where can you watch this? Where can you watch solo leveling?
You watch this in Netflix. Yeah, it's always on the top 10 most watched shows on Netflix ever since it started. So it says something about the quality of the show. When it comes to anime kan, there's little representation in terms of webtoon lah from the Korean punya, webtoon punya division lah. A lot of them have started to masuk in the lineups. We've seen a lot of titles, Tower of God, which is actually good, and some not so good, macam God of High School. It's a lot of it, but and then everything starts to fall because of the pacing, the storyline, the side stories. It's a mess lah.
Was God of High School directed by the same Korean director who directed Jujutsu Kaisen, or have I got it wrong?
Could be, but I'm not so sure. It has great fighting lah. If you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, you can see a lot of similarities. So maybe you're right on that. But when it comes to macam story macam develop kan, it's pretty bad. I mean, certain anime like say Frieren, right? There isn't much action going on, but the way the story is being told, right, is excellent. Now you get bored, you are interested all the time. Not so with God of High School. Also there was Lookism. Lookism was decent.
Oh yeah, the guy who got
also
jadi handsome kan?
Handsome, ugly fat guy, nice guy turns into a handsome. nice guy. Okay, and then he becomes involved with all this high school fighting, which is basically the rice and butter and bread for all this manhwa webtoon lah. Solo Leveling.
Just quick, the director of season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen as well as the God of High School is the same person. It confirmed lah. Sung Ho Park nama dia. Anyway, sorry. Solo Leveling. Let's go back. Yeah.
Okay, Solo Leveling, and it started off very top tier. If you rank it out of 10, right, it's basically easy 11 or 12. But the rest of the series kan, until the latest episode 11, it's mostly 7, 8, and 9 so. The last episode kan, episode 11, where there's the fighting with Ignis, the blood red, I will rank it in terms of story and fighting, right, the same as the first episode, 11 or 12 out of 10. So Solo Leveling overall is the story, it follows the webtoon. Sometimes you watch better webtoon, right, it drags. There's some for character building, some world building. Another one is just for the sake of hype. But Solo Leveling overall is basically one of the best shows of this season. And thankfully, we're watching the Core 1 finale next week. There's supposed to be another Core after that, so fans still have another 3 months to enjoy the show. And in a winter lineup it's pretty much, there's a lot of quality things to watch. Banyak yang good things to watch compared to last season. Last season, there was a lot of disappointment. And looking at upcoming spring lineup I'm thinking we're probably going to expect a lot of good, excellent titles having not so impressive run. To disappoint us, which I will mention later when we go through the spring anime lineup that's coming.
Aku perasan dekat social media, but then again, this is your probably usual grumbling from typical haters as you do. People were saying that Solo Leveling was anime wise was a bit mid. What are your comments on that?
Maybe a lot of people, they have a lot of expectations, but so far to me, right, the hype is justified lah.
I see.
We have finally a main character, right, who's not a goody two shoes now. We can see him either lose his sanity or go more into a deeper stance.
Because as I said to you, I didn't really watch it, but aku macam obviously pick little snippets here and there. Bila aku tengok ada satu scene, the fight ni macam you would have thought, but dia macam no mercy. Dia macam as if he's the bad guy tau. The protagonist.
He has no qualms. I'm doing this because it's the most practical thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I don't kill, I'll be killed. So I'm not planning to die. So guess what I'm doing?
Yeah. Anyway.
Another thing I want to tell about Solo Leveling is to me personally, as a person who actually read the webtoon online, I wasn't happy with the ending.
The actual webtoon ending.
The webtoon ending. And I hope that they can fix this or at least make it much more interesting.
In the anime.
Yeah, because overall the story, the carry out has been excellent. The ending, this is like what most anime, high top tier anime you suffer now. Like Evangelion, like Attack on Titan. The ending isn't what we wanted or what we appreciated it to be now. So it's gonna disappoint a lot of fans. I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't actually, all smiles and giggles after ending.
Anyway, have you got anything else to say about Solo Leveling before we go on?
Just watch it lah. It's in top 10 for every week for a reason.
Yeah. So anybody in the watching this at the moment, drop down in the comments what your thoughts are on Solo Leveling, if you have watched it, or But as you can see, despite what you see on social media, watch it for yourself lah. It is quite good. Whatever I've watched it, but just that aku never taken my fancy. But anyway, next bit I'm gonna talk very briefly on this dodgy anime called Gushing Over Magical Girls. And this is an anime that's been baru-baru ni. I mean, throughout the season, you've seen a bit of grumbling from a lot of people who are actually quite aghast with the kind of topic that they've covered, and I was actually very, very surprised. Yelah, memang boleh tunjuk pukul 2 pagi kat Jepun kan, but I'm like, wow, ini dah macam trying to, they're trying luck.
They're pushing the envelope very hard.
They're pushing the envelope. That's it. They're pushing the envelope. I mean, I did say this before that the story has this anime has a story. It'll be quite interesting. Apparently, it has been earmarked for a second season, if I'm not mistaken. But the manga at the moment, baru ni dia go on indefinite hiatus. But then again, whether or not this is a reflection of the recent events dengan pemergian mendiang Akira Toriyama, because quite a lot of people are wising up lah, kerana apa tu, because Toriyama passed on at 68 and so forth. I mean, I can't remember the age of the other mangakas who passed on, but the average age of mangakas essentially 20 years. Diorang meninggal 20 tahun lagi muda daripada the average male in Japan. So people are taking, in fact, Eiichiro Oda literally baru announced that he's going on hiatus also for a while, which is it has affected a lot of people. So whether or not the mangaka for this has decided to do that because of that.
I'm glad you mentioned Akira Toriyama punya passing tau, because I think a lot of mangakas who look up to him, right, finally has a wake up call. Or they said, I've seen Akira Toriyama, he's in good health, but he passed on at 68. Maybe we should, instead of just take a slow pace and see our doctor twice a year, and maybe rest a bit more. It's a wake up call after everyone in the industry. But in terms of gushing for magical girls, right, I'm not surprised if it's on hiatus, because usually when people ada macam TV deal kan, they will focus on Walking Dead before going back to the manga. A lot of these isekai titles are like that. They stop for some reason, and then the next month, there's news. There's a TV anime adaptation.
Let me just have. I'm just masa benda kau cakap ni, aku masuk sekejap dia punya. Anyway, just a quick summary. I mean, this is this anime adaptation is by Asahi Studios, Asahi Production, which is essentially the same company that for those of you who indulge in alcoholic beverages, is the same Asahi. Asahi has a media presence anyway. I was trying to see quickly manga. So in the meantime as well, we've got a question here from Caleb. Caleb, how are you? Any female lead anime? Here we've got.
It's all female.
we've got all female. I mean, quite a few of the. Oh, sorry. Okay, the mangaka is actually on hiatus due to the author being actually unwell. So yeah, So itulah, I guess, I'm not surprised. I mean, if people are a bit more conscious of what's happening with, as I said, they have to take care of it. I mean, you get people dying early, and then you get people who are actually very unwell sampai hiatus bertahun-tahun. I'm looking at you. What's his name? Togashi. Tapi bukanlah nak make fun of him, but ada sakit nak buat macam mana kan. Anyway, so onwards. Right, Andri. This one because Andri ikut, aku tak ikut sangat lah. So.
Oh, tak ikut lah. Okay, another
third season.
Top shows on Netflix is this. But they only showed season 1 and 2. This is season 3 for this for the winter anime lineup.
But so it wasn't on Netflix anymore.
It's on Netflix, but only season 1 and 2.
Oh.
In Malaysia, at least on my subscription.
Okay.
The show continues on. It's basically one of the best mindfuck shows around. Mindfuck as in there's a lot of backstabbing and strategy and planning going on.
Yeah.
If you're into intelligent confrontation, battle of psychologies, human chess, Classroom of the Elite will never disappoint you. This one, it goes to show the battle between class A and class C, which is now Kyotoka's class. Dulu dia class D, now they're class C. Now they try to fight class A, and this will be the final challenge for the first year. If anyone survive, they proceed to the second year. So it's going to be like nak kata half time punya battle, not so much like it's like the first phase of 3-year battle ending lah. There will be a lot of things yang happen in season 2 carry forward, be resolved in season 3, and a lot of expulsions lah when it comes to characters.
Because the girl who's in the post, that key visual, she's the new bad girl, isn't she? The new antagonist, isn't she?
To be fair, right, she's the antagonist.
All the while.
But even the main character has antagonistic features now.
Yes.
They're all cold-hearted, practical, cunning people. You have to be in this school. If you're not cunning, and you're trusting, you won't survive long.
You won't survive. Oh, the guy that he beat up in the second season, at the end of the second season, is still there, right? I mean,
he's still there, and you'd be surprised kind of how he saves his ass lah, or gets his ass saved. Something like full circle lah, but I'm not going to spoil anything for people who don't watch it lah.
Yeah.
It's only like 12-13 episodes.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Cool. So that's Class of the Elite. Okay. Anyway, just before Andri joined us, I was catching up because I'm still not done with this. I'm only on episode 6. This is Chained Soldier Matose Heno Surebu. Another cultured anime. I think kita pernah sentuh this topic on this. I think one of
I see a trend here.
Yeah, well, the thing is, there you go. You know what I mean? Macam mana cakap? Okay, gushing over magical girls. As I said just now, I've done read the manga. I've watched it. Ada cerita dan sebagainya, but at the end of the day, I forgot. I wanted to give it a rating. I'll give it a 6 lah, 6/10 lah, because it's a okay show lah. It's not exactly have to watch. Nak tengok tak apa, but actually you wouldn't waste that much of a time to watch. This one, when I was reading the manga, again, I've not finished the manga yet. I've got it up to my volume 6 just arrived yesterday, and it's gone beyond it. The premise of the story is actually quite good. Just a quick rundown where it's pretty much kind of a post-apocalyptic world where where a dimension filled with demons collide with Earth, and to save mankind, we need they have womankind who has yang ada powers after eating this. It looks like a buah salak. Kalau pada anda yang tahu buah salak ni macam buah the shape macam jantung, tapi dia ada sisik macam pangolin, macam tenggiling. Flesh dia warna putih. I'm not really a fan of it because aku ni pig eater sikit. In the anime they've called it in the manga / anime they've called it teachers. So essentially mamat ni akak dia dah meninggal because of the previous attack with the demons, and then he accidentally got into this dimension called Mato, which is where all the demons reside, and he's now a slave, or chained soldier, to make it politically correct in the English translation, to a bunch of demon killing unit. They've got many squadrons. He's under Squadron 7. So jalan cerita dia bagus, anime dia manga dia bagus, cantik gila lukisan dia. But then I know I've said this in the past, I'm not bothered with CGI, but I'm bothered if it's bad CGI. So this is not Berserk level bad CGI, but dia macam nampak jugalah macam ada people were saying that this studio yang buat ini 7 Arcs, historically 7 Arcs ni dia banyak buat cerita rom-com, whether or not that's got anything to do with their ability, or I do not know. The voice cast actually quite, Seiyu cast is quite good. I quite like the main character, the girl in the middle there, that's Akari Kito. I mean, not just because dia buat suara Nezuko, but she does quite a lot of other voices as well. And the opening song is sung by her, and it's quite a rocking little tune. So I'm still at a 6.5 with this for the anime because of, and I said I've not finished the anime yet because I was thinking stop reading the manga first, just bagi habis anime ni, tengok how far it goes. But we'll see lah. But itulah a slight disappointment with this. Did you watch this at all?
A few episodes and not complete because I had a lot of other things to watch.
Yeah, biasa lah. Tapi your thoughts, you didn't think it was any. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of boobage in the show lah, which is actually good for me lah. But I'm not sure if it's enough to carry on the title.
Yeah. Yo, Amber Heard, welcome. Kepada anda yang menonton sekarang ni, Amber Heard, this is one of the guys in Geeks Frequency. We are honored to be to have you here in your yeah, what's good? We're just telling people what we think is good.
Well,
this one
solo leveling lah.
Oh yeah, solo leveling. Yeah, and that's why I've been recommending non-puasa safe titles. Anyway, stick around. Remember, we're gonna go on to the next one now.
I forgot to mention this. You mentioned Gashin for anime, magical girls just now. Yeah. The only thing that I really like the show, I think overall is it 8 or 9.
Wow.
If they feature adult woman instead of all these lowly characters.
That was one of the issues that were rumbling on social media, because they are not even high school, they are middle school, so they are like Chugoguse.
And they don't shy. The show basically says fuck you in one episode, where they have this one character and they turn this one character into a baby. You know that episode, right? The baby fetish thing.
I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, it's among them.
They don't care.
There's no adult in there. That's not the problem. The issue is it's being watched by adults.
Yeah. But that's one thing I love about the show. They don't give a fuck about woke agenda. It's a big fu to all these moral police. I love it. That's one of the attractions that I watch the show.
Yes, Muhammad Safwan, solo leveling best. Saya tak tengok, Andri tak tengok, tadi dia dah wax lyrical a bit about it.
Come on, Kudo, join the bandwagon. Second course starting.
Oh yeah, Amber Heard tambah solo leveling terlampau solo but action wise is great though. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Since this is another one which I told myself kononnya okay, aku tak berhenti kejap, aku nak sambung tengok benda-benda lain. In the end tak sambung. Bukan tak suka, tapi macam like you said, baru sekarang kian nak pergi habis, and then go ahead, shoot.
Okay, I always say that every episode of the Diaries is like almost a masterpiece in terms of storytelling and story progression. The characters are interesting, everything's okay. But sadly, lately, and I haven't watched the last 5 episodes because there's a lot of good things that appeared in this season now. I mean, on the same day solo leveling keluar kan, guess what followed the show? At the time kan, I'm already hyped. Tengok solo leveling, I need to catch a breath. And then
because this is two course kan? They started.
This is a 2 core.
Yeah, they started fall 2023. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So whenever I try to watch Apothecary Diaries, you know what came out next? Kingdom 5. I love the manga, so I watched this, and after I watched that, I'm satisfied. Now I have to find the strength to watch Apothecary Diaries. I probably will one of these days finish the whole thing, but the last time I watched it was still the same show. Mama for the win. One of the best female characters ever graced in the past decade in the whole of anime. Not annoying, doesn't taklah apa sakit cintan apa terlebih-lebih. She's practical, just like the guy from Solo Leveling. Apparently kan the Japanese now know how to create interesting MCs without boring us with the all the good moral detail. I shall not kill. I cannot scream at children. That sort of shit.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about this one, Mao, the main character was like, I mean, the situation that she got herself in. I mean, the fact that she was kidnapped and ended up here. Dia tak adalah macam bila sampai dekat this istana duduk terkeperuk nangis. She just like, okay, I got kidnapped. I knew this was going to happen. This could have happened. Okay, this is my lot in life. And she just gets on with it. She's a
practical realist. She basically, if I don't work at the palace, I'll be beheaded. Something like that. It's not either.
Okay, I'm not sure about you guys, but Mama reminds me of Senku. You mean the Senku, the 1,000-year-old lolly fox from that anime, or am I talking about the wrong anime? Please put yang Mama tu kata, what is this child doing here? Lepas tu gambar dia tukar jadi pada child found in men's house. And tadi gambar polis. Oh, Dr. Stone. Sorry, aku tak tengok Dr. Stone nama.
Senku. Yeah.
Totally. Anyway, so so you've got 5 left. I probably got another flipping neck. I probably got another 18 left to watch. So, I know a bit jumping the gun. The last next season nampak macam tak berapa best, but I might be wrong. Although next season banyak wayang compared to this, but we'll talk about it in a bit.
Romance stuff lah.
So anyway, now this show, in my opinion, deserves an actual bedah session on its own. But for some reason, I think dalam our group, it's just me and ANRI that's watched it. And then I was hoping to do this melded with Freerun Beyond Journey End next week as part of a fantasy genre kind of like because 2 of these titles came out last season, so I was thinking of just putting it together as opposed to bukanlah bedah ulasan macam what happened in chapter 1 and 2 and 3, but ambitious lah kononnya nak buat macam comparative discussion of the two. But this was swear to God, I mean, we've mentioned about this a couple of times when we were like looking at the list for future anime to watch, and when it landed, bloody hell am I surprised. Andres, you've read the manga, right? I mean, more than a lot of it. So Bang Andri dah macam kasih warning macam but at first, when I first heard about the title, I was like, alah, another this isn't an isekai. So anybody yang nak menonton ni ingat alah isekai lagi, tak, ini bukan, ini fantasy, ini macam
isekai.
So this one I swear to God, it scored high scores for me on many counts because I'm a bit of a Studio Trigger fan, and the director for this for Dungeon Meshi or Delicious in Dungeon is essentially somebody who's not in the usual roster for Studio Trigger works. Pada anda yang meminati anything from Trigger, you tend to see a particular look to what Trigger animation look like. Dia punya they are a bit left field. I mean, the first one that really got famous was Kill la Kill. It was like really memang left field habis. Dia punya background layout dia semua pakai macam you know, acrylic paint. It's not even proper looking houses, and then characters dia boleh macam plasticine, tarik very sharpish features. For those who I've not watched, but I'm aware of what they look like. Those characters in Prome, right, or Guren Lagann, and Darling in the Franxx is also by them, and also the latest one is not late. I think it was the latest one, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So unlike a few other studios that we are aware of that tend to take 1 million other projects per year, they're quite choosy. It's kind of quite choosy. So when I first saw this, ini Trigger, karakter dia mata bulat, karakter muka bulat-bulat semua tu tak terasa macam diorang. Tapi kan, when you look at the socials, I am a bit of a geek in the sense that I like to follow the official socials for the animators, director, the studio, as well as the you know, you could see the Genga, the key animation, all the drawings done by, you know, the like of Sushio. You know, if you are a Trigger fan, you know who Sushio is. Dalam in other words of Trigger. So back to the title, I was like thinking, alah, cerita ni, because I think I think probably I unfairly I was swayed by the fact that only last season or 2 seasons ago we had this isekai yang was it vending machine in the dungeon or whatever shit. So I was like thinking, alah, the dungeon story. Nak makan apa? Oh, makan monster. So it started like that, but then I was like thinking, bloody hell. So as you watch this, macam tengok Freerun juga. So that's why I wanted to talk about this too, but tak apalah. Dia apa? Backstory dia atau cerita di sebalik dungeon tu akan keluar selit. So macam at the moment, siapa yang tengok the last episode, aku macam bloody hell. So I'm trying to not spoil, just in case people who have not watched this. You know who I'm talking about, Andri?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Kan in the paintings, he wanted apa kan?
Apparently, it's not alternative world. It's basically a time portal.
So I was like, I mean, okay. Aku pasal this bloody winter season, I started buying manga, so I've completed at the moment. That I've got more lah. I mean, so bila tengok kat cover dia macam, siapa ni, and the problem is what we saw till the end of, well, it's not the end, as you all know. This is core 1. Core 2 will immediately start next week, episode 13. And I think about chapter volume 5 kot. Volume 5 or volume 4 would be the end. After what happened in episode, what we saw, but 11, which is last the one before, aku macam I really wanted to open the manga because I remember Andrew said something. It's not that easy, and then I was like, and then I buka sikit, and I'm like, salah. And then I saw something that Marcel was trying to do something. I was like, okay,
trust me, it's not as easy as the hero make it out to be now.
Yeah.
Get complicated.
Yeah. So no, I just realized who this elf is. So I'm like, at the moment, so yeah, this is fantastic. The characters have depth. So much so that somebody's commented that Leois is actually neurodivergent. Which is a politically correct way to say autistic. Autism is a spectrum.
Yes. You see, when I first watched Dungeon Meshi, right, I thought it was going to be a light title, but everything is deep, and the detail to the character, the world, the plot, everything is very detailed, very interconnected now. And the acting, especially Marcy, right, it's like, I think she's the best performing character for the whole season now. Bila dia mengamuk kan, I don't want to eat this. You feel her distress. And she like the Laios kan, they are on the spectrum now. Memang apa the autistic tendencies kan memang muncul now. It's like I'm blocking everything else and I'm just going to focus on this. That's what autism is now. They cannot focus on other things. And all these assholes kind of basically are heading to that direction now because of this main character, Laios. That's his fault.
And then the thing is, the total opposite of this will be, I think, Tenshi, the dwarf, who's a late addition to this group. Because just a quick one, essentially the plot of this first 12 episode is them returning into the dungeon after an incident in episode 1, because dia orang dah sampai dah dekat bawah dungeon tu and then encountered the red dragon. Unfortunately, the younger sister to Laios called Falin got swallowed by the red dragon. But before she got swallowed, she sempat use a spell to send everybody up, transported everybody out by just the members lah. Unfortunately, equipment macam bag semua because dah jatuh masa perang, masa lawan kan. So and then two of the party members quit immediately because they felt that they were being polite about it. They said we have interest from other people who would want us in their party, because the reason that they lost because they were hungry. They were tired, they had no money. So that's why masa Laios nak datang balik tu, dia kata, okay, we'll start eating monsters. So actually in the last recent episode ada adegan memasak, tapi adegan yang episode sebelum tu tak ada adegan memasak langsung. But back to Marcel, which is my favorite character in this because she's funny. The English voice for Marcel is Emily Rudd. For those who've watched the One Piece live action, she's Nami. So they got Nami to voice. So the Japanese girl, her name was Senbongi. Aku tak ingat nama first dia apa. So anybody, and my favorite scene with Marcel was, I mean, any episode with yang ada masa when she goes berserk, it's funny lah. Berserk in the sense that when dia tak nak makan monster tau, dia akan go yada tak mau. And then the best one you watch on yada. Andri, you got to go to social media and watch the German dub.
The best apa ngamuk ah. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just not Laios and Masih yang autistic. All these 4 fuckers are autistic. You see, essentially mata kan. Dia dah.
Tenshi bukan autistic. Tenshi can't give a shit. Dia macam.
They all the same. All minded.
Sampai the end one tu tak. Tapi so I mean my favorite bit because Marcel when she accidentally terdengar the scream of the Mandrake, because the Mandrake root in, if so everybody who plays games involving medieval times would be aware of Mandrake being a root-like vegetable, which is also a creature in which its screams can cause you to go mad. So she heard a scream because they were trying to harvest Mandrake to make food, and then dia jadi bingai sikit. So mata dia juling. Tapi dia cakap macam ni, korang buat aku macam ni. Aku buat ni pasal aku. Yang kelakarnya, that's how the Japanese actress did it. And when Emily Rudd did it, dia pun cakap macam ni, korang kata aku nak buat jadi bagi korang dogeza kat aku pasal kata aku useless. Gila je cute. Tapi lepas tu macam Cincak apologize. Sorry. Betul dia kata. Betul yang tapi English version lagi kurang ajar lah. Nak apologize cakap dengan ni lah sikit. Betul mata tu masih mata dah normal lagi. Woi, kau buat. I mean, I love these guys. I really love these guys. The opening song is by Bump of Chicken. I love rock music, and to those I got confused with this another band, but it's not that band. Yang ada gambar finger up somebody's buttock, but that's not that band. Bump of Chicken did the OP, I think, of one of the Spy Family second season episode. Not episode. Series. And then one more thing, slightly spoilery. Andri, kau ingat tak masa diorang duk cari tulang kan? Not episode. You know what the ending song sound like? Very happy kan? He took the skull up, and then the story habis. Betul music aku macam bodoh je, spoil sial. Aku tengah suspense macam babi tinggal tulang je. Betul lagu
You know, that was the scene, right? You said, oh my god, and then there's lagu begitu muncul kan. Lagu badut mana?
Yes, Ryoko Ushoku Shakai. I love that song, but not at that time. Because macam kalau kita tengok Demon Slayer kan, especially after certain episodes, they made it be a bit more somber. I think they did that once for season the entertainment arc after, kan, because you know the gravity of the. But aku macam yang angkat tengkorak tu, aku kita orang macam betul. Ibai Arab. MN Syafiq, Ohio. Sini konnichiwa, dekat sana masih konnichiwa lagi lah, konbanwa lah. Okay. After we've talked about music, we've talked about the. So yes, looking forward to this. Another 12 episodes, so at least tak rindu sangat lah.
You forgot to mention that this is also available on Netflix.
Oh yeah, of course, yes, on Netflix. Itu aku when I first watched it, aku buka subtitle Melayu just for fun. Tapi yang aku fikir, what was the word for orc? I can't remember. There was a word. I was like, apa? Is that what orc
babi
is?
No.
It wasn't babi, but it was something else. Totally
no.
Anyway, so brand mention we've talked, so essentially, kami obviously winter 2024 there's a lot of other anime, but those were the ones that kind of I watched what we watched lah. Obviously, you can see from my selection was a bit, but yeah, free run, we're keeping it for next week. So please join us.
Before we start on free run next week, right? Let me just say, free run is possibly one of the best anime ever created, and if you put it above Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, right? You got my vote.
Yeah.
And no later upvotes for FMA Brotherhood will do it justice.
I'm surprised. I mean, aku tak ambil pot. Bukan tak ambil pot. Macam, you know how fake this thing can be.
Yeah, it is.
You could argue there'll be a bunch of free run fans, boosting the numbers up every time they see the tu biar kat dia orang lah. Tapi the fact that,
I've seen both. Okay.
So
I have just my opinion on this. That's much I'm going to say about the matter lah.
Yeah. Tuning live. Yeah. Be there or be square. So anyway, so the next bit will be a little bridge before our final segment. So kita akan ke segmen seterusnya. Okay. So our actual segment later on would be this, which will be the looking at the spring 2024 anime kan. Tapi macam kepada anda yang in the know, currently in Japan, it's one of the world's biggest anime festivals called Anime Japan 2024. So this is, I think, the first one post-COVID that had both public and industry-only sections that's totally face-to-face. So the public one is done at Tokyo Big Sight. So for all you otakus who are into Comic Cat and stuff, I've never been. I've seen the queues on YouTube. Hampa nak PQ lah, can't be bothered.
Oh, I'm surprised. Disney punya symbol is not here.
But they did say add more. So that because if you guys go to if you go to, for example, you just click Anime Japan, these are the kind of things that you get to see. So essentially, we've got events that's happening, and some of them are, they tend to show it for a limited moment and they'll take it off lah. So the ones worthy of note, for example, like this was free runs 7 hours ago. They had a special stage with the cast members. So they've got Himmel from the that's Bakugo there. Himmel, Fern, free run dengan Stark. And they've got Konosuba 3, and they've got an Aniplex stage which has a few of the Aniplex titles. It's coming out soon. ReZero Season 3 is coming out, but that's nothing to do. Is that anything to do with? Yeah, because dia semalam dengan hari ni 24 bulan 3 kan. So there's quite a few things happening in anime. Let me just go to the stage bit. So essentially, semalam, that they had this Suicide Squad Isekai will be out on under Warner Brothers. So quite a few bits lah, Solo and Wolf.
So actually, Warner Brothers they put out a statement. They're going to focus more on anime after the Suicide Squad project. For some reason, they wanted to go this path. To me, I think Warner Brothers Animation is one of the best things around that can counter anime. If you ask me, you see the Justice League.
So Mushoku Tensei lah. I think the one that was Apothecary Diaries had a session.
So leveling core 2 start. Dungeon Meshi core 2 start.
Camp season 3. So a lot of these are related to stuff that's coming out soon lah. Especially spring season and subsequently summer and fall lah. Like they've got a spin-off of Black Butler for all you Black Butler fans. Tapi the problem is even if you can watch, I mean we can watch it. I mean this on YouTube. You can just put down, as I said just now, dia tak ada subtitles lah. Sometimes dia bubuh, depending on if they feel that they know that there's a audience for it, they'll put subtitles. But otherwise, you just have to pasang the CC and hope the translation from the audio is correct lah. Oh sorry, you're right. Actually, Wit yang buat Suicide Squad is right. Amber Heard is right. So Anime Japan 2024 essentially is a stuff for this lah. So anyway, let's get on to the bit for next year, which is this. As I said, we'll probably not talk about in detail. Well, either way pun susah juga kalau macam, but we'll take it as it is. So first one on the list, I'll try to make sure I'll pay attention to the titles because actually boleh je berbual English. Because nak whip lah kan. Tensei Shitara Slime Take. So 10 surah. So third season starting on 5th of April.
A lot of people will watch this.
Whatever. Not percent. So yeah, no synopsis given. Have you watched this before, or you tak ikut?
I followed, yeah, but here's the thing. It's good anime, but it's not actually one of the best animes around. It's basically your isekai anime where the main protagonist, becomes too powerful to be a challenge to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I have a few titles I want to mention that has me a bit worried lah. Two.
Okay, so by the time you get to it, make sure you can latch on to it so that we can. Mana ni? I think I am semi right. Yeah, of course it needed. Sorry, I'm macam going off in a tangent here because obviously to staff cast Eri Osoda. Yeah. Just to quickly mana dia? Yeah. Yeah, so Wit Studio is the animation studio that's doing this. But the reason I thought about Warner Brothers was because Warner Brothers punya event stall yang present this dekat Anime Japan. I do not know who the director is. Produced by Warner Brothers Japan. Opening song by Tomoyasu Hote. Guys, kalau korang tengok Kill Bill, this is the guy that wrote and played the song, the music yang the Battle Without Honor and Humanity. The ending song is Mori Calliope. Mori Calliope is a VTuber.
VTuber, yeah.
She's American.
My Ushis.
Yeah, and then I knew of her from Trash Taste actually, and I think I know who she is. There's a friend of theirs who's also happened to be in Japan at the same time doing music. So aku rasa hari tu pun dia orang macam or probably it's already out of the bag, but aku pun malah nak cakap kan takut aku yang salah, so but I think I know who she is. But yeah, so that's by the by. So, okay, let's go back to the list. Let me just cancel that bit. Okay, so that was then surah. So I will only play videos from it if it's something that it's something that we've not seen or have an interest in. Tsuki ga Michibiku Isekai Dojo, second season. Oh, yeah, aku rasa aku nak ni lah kot. It's from JC Staff. Do you know what's the English title for this? Tsukimichi. Doesn't ring a bell at all. I'm going to click this and cheat. Because my Anime is another section where then Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. I've heard of it, but I'm not really sure. But you've not seen this, huh?
I've seen it. It's a slow title. Same formula as Tensura.
Same formula as Tensura.
Same formula. Protagonist becomes too powerful, you know.
Okay. So next one, second core. Oh, sorry, I've not even changed the. So tadi kami bercakap mengenai Tsukiga Michibiku Isekai Dojo tadi, and now onwards to Mushoku Tensei 2. So basically, it's a continuation of the second core. From Studio Bind, no synopsis have been added to this title. Again, I'm saying it again and again. No, I will watch it one day, but I will nanti lah. Oh, actually, malam tadi, Giga did a live stream watch party because dia dah VTuber besar. Dia dah an YouTuber besar kan, under Kadokawa and all that. So basically, his stream yesterday was licensed by Muse Asia and Crunchyroll, so you could watch it with him. So I watched a bit lah, tapi susah nak tengok because dah, it's somewhere in the middle already and I don't even know head or tail the story. Sorry, you were saying, bro, what?
Yeah, Mushoku Tensei, right? It's one of the best isekai shows around. Very well presented story, developments is amazing. Every time it comes out, it's confirmed top anime of the season. At least one of the top anime titles of the season. So if you're not watching, you're missing out lah. Basically, it'll be on the previous Mushoku Tensei is available on Netflix. So and a lot of other streaming sites. It's that popular.
I think isekai as a genre, if you want to call it that, it's been getting
it's basically the best well-known isekai titles around.
Yeah, it gets a bad rap, not because the premise is bad, but it's just that there's too many of it and a lot of it is crap. So orang semua cakap, sedangkan like when I first watched Sword Art Online, I thought it was good. I mean, it is good as far as I'm concerned. I've not watched this later incarnation of it, but so if it's good, it's good lah. Okay, next one is Kimetsu no Yaiba Hashira Geiko Hen, which is essentially the Hashira training arc. Again, interestingly, starting on the May the 12th, probably an indication of the shorter number of lesser number of episodes, because first episode will be 1 hour. I just realized that actually season 3, the last episode was 1 hour. So if they do 2 1-hour episodes, that's like 4 normal episodes. So what? Nanti jadi 9 episode lah kot, because there'll be just 8 episodes in between. And I've watched the compilation film a few weeks ago. I think Malaysia belum lagi. Baru tunjuk or something like that. Sorry, baru tunjuk. Yang belum tunjuk is something else. Aku tak ingat. But there's too many films lately that's been going around. And people like, it's gonna be shit. But this is the thing. The people who know it's a compilation film will watch it anyway. And aku nak tengok pasal aku nak tengok episode 1 of the season to see what and there's a little anime only section into it lah, which is probably some people may argue neither here nor there, but it was quite enjoyable. And I thought it didn't mess up the original. Yeah. You have to bear in mind lah. Okay, people been harping on about how good Demon Slayer is and all that, but ada sebab juga pasal kalau korang dah baca manga dia tak cantik langsung. So Ufotable did a good job lah of adapting it all this while. So kudos to them lah. See how long they can go on. Okay, One Piece. Hari tu, Andre, ingat tak kita we were looking at the Crunchyroll Awards, right? I think Hingga was saying the best continuing series should be changed to the One Piece Award because apparently dia orang duk menang all the time except for one year je. I mean, this not cheating on them, but it's just that dah memang orang minat gila and it's been going on for decades,
literally decades.
Kudos to them lah. This one, but I think I've already shown the video. So anyway, this is coming out on there you go, 17 more days. Ini pun kelakar juga dari segi April 10, not that far off that.
And this is one of the anime that has my concerns though.
What?
Yeah, I love Konosuba 1 and 2, but Konosuba 3, right? I watched the trailer and it seems that the main character kan is going to spend most of his time not dengan dia punya harem tau, but a new harem, a new set of girls tau. So we've seen the show yang ada Megumin kan, and we did not enjoy it that much compared to other Konosuba shows tau. So I'm worried that what happened to Megumin punya show, right, will happen here for the 3rd season tau. Unless the girls are equally crazy and how you say crazy and funny lah. Maybe this will be the best season, but I probably would hold my breath lah. I will watch it with bated breath.
I think I wanna show this because this is. Oh, it's the old one. You got the new one.
勘違いでしたわ。出家しようと思う。
はあ？俺は冒険者から坊さんにジョブチェンジすんの。俺の決心はあの岩山よりも硬いの。
豆腐よりも柔らかメンタルのカズマさんが言っても選択力ないんですけど。カズマの決心など打ち砕いてあげますよ。エクセプローザン。仮にも私は貴族だぞ。あんな格好で
隠れてニヤニヤしてたくせに。
してない。
父さん、母さん、意外と早く孫の顔を見せることができるかもしれません。落ち着いてくれよ。俺は一人しかいないんだから。風、太陽、男ってのはな、超えちゃいけないなんて言われる壁があると超えたくなるものなんだ。
Yang dia macam perasan.
There you go.
また冒険話を聞かせてくれますか?
Because I think I've mentioned this before, that in masa habis season 2, I was like so desperate to find Kid Konosuba material to continue on. And masalahnya dia light novel, I can't be bothered reading light novels. And then it's all over the place. And the way they've adapted this into the anime, but as much as the anime looks contiguous, it's not really. And it's like this light novel is there, that light novel is there. It's not really in order either. So now they do have a manga adaptation of the light novels, and I'm sure I've read the one that had the princess in it. So to get to her, they had to travel lah, and there's obviously not some shenanigans that goes on the way. So don't think he's gonna leave the three girls behind. But yeah, we'll. How many episodes? 11.
I hope so, because most of the funny stuff in Konosuba happens between the hero and darkness. I mean, Aqua's funny. Megumi is funny.
Yeah.
But the top funny shit, right, comes between these two, darkness and the hero.
Yeah. Personally, untuk aku, all three of them, they've got different quirks lah with regards to, and it's all like, kau ingat masa it was an OVA, I think, the bit where they all went back to Megumin punya kampung, yang he slept next to her. Because I think mak dia yang macam bagi dia orang tidur sekali or something like that. And then when the demon came out, the demon who was a man, yang dia kata, what's this on my butt? So
bro, that's not cool, man. She's not a dude. She's a threat.
Yang shock tu because he came out from behind the house. Dia kata, potong steam lah. Kau datang, asal kau datang sekarang? Potong steam. And then Megumi macam, kau buat ni ke aku? Cuncun maru. Anyway, definitely, therefore must watch. Yes, this one, aku dah semakin rasa macam dragging myself to watch it. I'm going to say something really probably apa abang kata blasphemous. Tak bedah pun tak berkut.
Sure.
Unless it's good. I don't know. Kalau if it's good, we'll do. I mean, we've not done a 1 episode a week bedah session anyway since for the past year.
Oh, Boku no Hero Academia.
Sorry. Yeah, I should have.
I think this season will be very slow pace, very dragging. Yeah.
So pada anda yang pernah ikut kami punya session tu Force, I think we started in season 5. Masa tu aku tak join lagi Bass Pop. Nick kena tahan tengok dengan kau dengan Shaz. Mau go Queen of good. That's an English. This one. I think we saw the trailer for the part 1 last time. Mau go Queen of Futeki Go Sha. Not really particularly fussed about this. Did you watch one episode?
Yeah, I watched the first season. It's okay, but as usual, the main hero is like too perfect. I hate this type of heroes who's untouchable. Okay. He was like a famous soldier, very high rated, high skill. Tiba-tiba kena jadi professor, babysit all these students. It's what's the opposite? What's the counterpart for Mary Sue?
You gave that name. I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate heroes who are
Martin something good. Okay, Johto versus Dabi round 2.
Yep.
I think that was.
At least that's one of the good things to come out from the long stretch.
Yeah, because so Mau Gakui no Futeki Go Sha part 2 buat kata ni I'm not bothered. Let me just quickly put down
if you watch the first season, watch the season and decide whether to drop it or not. You will see if it picks up. Business picks up.
Bukanlah aku nak drop, tapi macam wait a sec. This is from Twitter.
あれの大切なものすべて焼き尽くす。それが俺の生まれの俺自身がお前を止めたいと思ったから立ってるんだ。
Okay lah.
あれの大切なものすべて焼き尽くす。そ
Damn
れ
it.
が俺の生まれた証
Yeah,
だ。
I definitely will be watching it. We just don't let. Yeah, that's why aku dah bisa identify lah yang mana yang My Hero dia tak kalau sekarang ni tak aku padam je lah. Okay, anyway, Dajimeshi kita dah so as I said, watch out, only next week dah start dah pun because it's too core. Did a live 5. I only know about this from my figure collecting hobby. Know of it, but tak ada synopsis. But it's been around for 5 seasons, I guess. I mean, I'm sure it's got its fans. Do you watch it?
I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I didn't watch the 3rd, 4th season because a long time has passed. And then one day, out of nowhere, it disappeared, and I don't remember what I watched.
And then it came back.
Yeah, then it came back out of the blue, and I already forgotten most of what has happened. But I do know this story is about a guy who has to date girls in order to save the world or something like that lah.
Horror? Oh yeah, comedy, horror, mecha, romance, cool, sci-fi. There you go. So Mahoka Koko no Reto Se season 3. Bahasa Inggeris dia adalah The Irregular at Magic High School season 3.
Another story where the main hero is too good to be true, too powerful to touch.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, next. Yes.
Just imagine, this guy is the top scorer in the school, top assassin, top soldier, top weapons developer, top magic user, top everything lah.
Yeah. Never mind. Goodbye, Mahoka Koko. Okay, Kaiju Hachigo. Yep, I actually this one aku macam tahan tak nak beli manga dia konon. But that's German, that's English. Let's play this one. Open this in the new tab. Eh?
早かったわね、吠え面かくの。
よっしゃー！君たちには体重をそうかすやべえよ怪獣の討伐に成功した。なんでこっち側にいるんだろう。まだ希望はありますよ。俺やっぱ諦めない。あいつの隣に行かなきゃなんねえ。行きますか。1、2の3。いつ誰に何が起きてもおかしくない仕事やからな。なんだってやってやる。あいつが見てるんだ。
行こう。
I like this song.
どれだけ通用するか見定めさせてもらおう。ぶっ倒す。ここから先命の保証はない。
だがそれでもフォルティチュード 9.8？ だからこそ
もっと強くならないと。
負けない。
俺のなりたい隊員は
まだ戦える。
仲間のために体張れる男。
まだ戦える。
全てをかけてもう一度追うって決めた。今度は絶対諦めねえ。クソが
Okay, man.
これがあいつの隣に並ぶ最後のチャンスなんだ。
Production IG. Come on, man. Production IG, sial. I mean, Production IG, I mean, if you are an old school manga, anime lover, you would know the name. Actually, Production IG made Heavenly Delusion, which is another one that I didn't finish. Semua nak tengok. Lepas tu tak tengok lagi tak. But that was another good one. Because just now ada macam imbas-imbas sikit of how they can. I'm not saying that it's the same character designer that did this, but talking about character design, I mean, this was one of the biasalah bising dekat social media. Tak serupa macam manga karakter dia. Tak adalah sebiji. Dia macam they did have a bit of artistic kind of like difference. But it still looks like the same character. Rambut hitam, muka macam tu, badan macam tu. It's just that not exactly the same. Some people need to get alive. Okay, let's see some comments. We're saying from Amber Heard, okay, hope Kaiju, Hachiyo, Haini sama yang blur. And Shin harapnya cerita Kaiju nombor 8 ni best lah. Saya bukan membacakan manga, jadi saya tertanya berbaloi ke. Tak apalah. I think with anime, no skin of our nose to watch first episode to see whether it's good or not. I think manga lain because kita beli kan. Unless I mean, I've been saying it again to people, the Shonen Jump app is actually very good. Kau macam katalah macam, tapi you can only read a certain amount for free. Yes, katalah macam kau, I know I've been doing this again and again, but tak apalah, it's public service. If you get the app now, okay, the first they let you read the first few chapters for free, and then the middle bit you need to have paid. I have a premium subscription of some sort to read those ones, and then the last 4 pun free. Katalah, I mean, you didn't hear it from me, katalah kau baca the first 4 episode, betul yang lain tu kau baca pinjam kawan kau punya manga. Betul kau baca yang free by the time you get to the, by the time you get to that chapter, you'll be reading it for free perpetually. Serious shit. I mean, if you're the sort of person that, oh no, I want to read it when it comes out in Japan, like, I don't know, we know of a certain fandom that cannot wait. Hari Khamis keluar nak baca masa tu kan. I mean, to everyone that won't go ahead, like I was telling my friend, dude, tunggu sekejap je. Tapi dapatlah. It's different lah, lain orang punya ni, tak apalah. Tapi it's I also wonder how Shueisha does this, because what it means is macam kau buat free mangaka dapat duit ke. Tapi zaman sekarang kan orang dengar music pakai Spotify semua, itu lagi kurang ajar compared to the zaman uncle macam saya ni dulu beli CD kan. At least nampak sikit duit tu pergi dekat artis tu. Tapi ini pakai Spotify lah, iTunes lah. I mean, I use it now. I'm not saying that I don't use it. I'm not going to be hypocrite, but at least I get paid lah. So, but anyway, that's me. And category great Kaiju nombor 8 best. And Shin Satsu, adakah macam Fire Force atau konsep cerita ni admin rasa macam cerita anime apa? I mean, okay, just kita tengok sekejap je tadi, dia punya, mana punya mouse ni? Dia punya synopsis dia. In a world plagued by strategy. Okay, dunia sekarang diancam kaiju. So Mamat Hero tu bercita-cita nak masuk dalam Japan Defense Force, nak lawan kaiju. Mari kita menghapuskan kaiju bersama-sama. So dia dengan kawan dia, pledge to his childhood friend Shino. Over time, life circumstances forced them to go their separate ways and caused him to abandon his lifelong ambition. He found himself employed by Monster Sweeper, a professional cleaning company. That's so daripada jadi masuk defense force, dia kerja jadi cacai angkat najis. Sementara kawan dia tu is the captain of the Defense Force Division. So aku rasa kat tengok trailer kan, ada satu alien tu masuk mulut dia kan. Mungkin pasal dia tak mandi ke apa, lepas cuci-cuci tu, and he became a kaiju himself. So Fire Force is I've not watched nor read the manga about Fire Force. Is a different thing. Fire Force, if I macam mana cakap, if I gather this correctly, dia macam fantasy sikit. Dia lawan demon. Dia umpamanya katalah Demon Slayer, kau pakai pedang nak lawan demon kan. Ini kau pakai
Not Demon Slayer lah. It's more like fairy tale lah.
Kau semua benda fairy tale. Mushroom fairy tale. No, what I meant is it's like basically they just use spells or whatever involving fire.
Yeah, they use spell,
and then
fire or something like that.
And then one girl keeps getting her clothes burnt off, and so
just like fairy tale, Lucy always loses her clothes for some reason.
So aku tak tengok fairy tale, so aku tak tahulah, tak boleh
Yeah,
appreciate.
better not watch it lah.
Sekarang ni nak baca manga pun download kat phone je.
Yes.
So, tapi as I said, yeah, go watch it. I think kami ada kawan seorang ni, kaki kayu. Was really looking forward to watch it. Tapi sayangnya dia nak jual benda susah because dia weekend dia tak free. I mean, yelah, weekend. Tak, kita nak berehat. So, thank you Azri for joining in. Tensei Shitara Dainana Oji datta node Kimama ni Majutsu o kiwamemasu. Apa ni? Asal gambar dia berbahaya ni? Tak nak masuk jail weh. I was reincarnated as the seventh prince, so I can take my time perfecting my journey. Another isekai, tak tahu best ke tak. Tengok lah. Aku macam nothing. Sumugi Akita Animation Lab, never heard of this studio before.
Yeah, possible generic isekai story. Yeah.
Level 2 aku rasa ada Chilling in Another World with level 2 super cheat power. Oh no, this is something else. Another one. So jadilah, sorry, as I said just now tadi, kami bukan nak jadi tak adil terhadap genre isekai, tapi unless genre isekai tu memang proven to be a good one,
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Tapi kadang-kadang terlepas pandang juga kalau dia baru kan. So tak tentu juga. Tapi kita boleh tengok lah macam daripada studio yang ambil title ni yang tak ada dengar. Selalunya kalau studio tu bagus, it's likely to be better lah. Not all the time. Studio brains based. Who's that? An Archdemon's Dilemma. How to Love Your Elf Bride. Okay. I mean, especially I'm thinking for myself, punya lah banyak title yang best-best. Itu pun aku tak tertengok, let alone. Tapi this is one. This is a fantasy that is a remake. Kan? Okami to Ko Shinryo.
Spice and Wolf.
Yeah. So I wonder why they do this redoing. Was it crap last time or what?
No, Spice and Wolf was actually one of the most beloved anime series in the early days of pop culture nak spread.
So they're remaking lah, macam kita tu memang dah habis, is it? Yang in the earlier rendition.
If this is a remake, it starts from chapter 1 lah. So the story is not over. It's just being retold again. Maybe they'll finish it this time. You never know.
Yeah, it is a remake because dia punya synopsis dia literally the Lawrence is a travelling merchant. From a horse-drawn cart, he meets a beautiful girl with ears and tail of an animal. So it's a. Actually, we've never shown this. Let me just open.
わっちはもともと何百年と一人で麦畑におった。もう誰もわっちを必要としておらん。
どこか行くあてはあるのか？
北へ帰りたい。
今出回ってるある銀貨が近々銀の含有率を増やして新しく発行されるって噂があるんですわ。
ローレンスさん、心当たりがあるんですね。郵便配源に金を輸入しようとするとものすごい関税がかかるんだ。期限付きの信用貸しです。こちらを支払っていただきたい。
ロレンス！
フォロー
Hey, Clarice!
狼 からあなた方の旅をお守りします。
何の因果か。拾ってしまった変な娘は北に帰りたいとご所望だ。
なんでそんなにお人よしなんじゃ。
お前が特別な存在だからだ。
So, tak apalah, tengok dekat sini tulis tak. Now, I'm not trying to say that Studio Passion ni, that I think one, remember there was one yang masuk dungeon ada harem tu.
Yeah. Which one? There's a lot.
No. Oh my god, aku terpadam share screen. Yang he bought a slave which was like a dog girl, and he gets.
Oh yeah.
Same studio and Studio Passion ni banyak buat benda-benda in that direction. Tapi I know for a fact, macam as I said, I know of this IP more through my experience of masa nak collect anime figures, tengok orang lain collect kan. And then Holo dia punya figures selalu tak pakai baju because alasannya dia wolf, dia mana pakai baju. Oh like okay, but is it that kind of story? Because it looks quite wholesome.
Yeah, it's not that kind of story. They don't go on a fuck fest on the road or something like that. It's just a budding romance.
If they do.
I prefer it if it is, but I'm fine either way. This is a budding romance story.
Okay. In the meantime, we've got a couple of sementara from chat. Fire Force ada macam religion sikit, kayu number macam model. Okay, he's explaining to the question. Konsep isekai macam apa ni? Adakah macam free run? Lain. Isekai ni maknanya another world di mana konteks dia kita yang dari dunia yang nyata pergi ke dunia yang lain. So it could be something like dunia tu video game ke, dunia tu zaman Lord of the Rings ke. Free run tu cerita Lord of the Rings. Dia tak ada kena-mengena, tak ada macam orang daripada planet bumi yang hidup zaman sekarang pergi zaman dia. So dia tak isekai. So isekai means new world. So free run. Tapi kalau isekai tu macam pergi ke zaman-zaman knights and dragons and princesses, dia macam free run lah. Tapi tak semestinya. So macam Mushoku Tensei is macam free run because dia pergi ke atau
Mushoku Tensei is an isekai because the main character died. Yeah.
No. I'm explaining to him why. In what way will an isekai be like free run if the other world is a medieval type of world? Kalau dia punya other world tu is a futuristic, spaceship in space station on planet Mars ke apa, so dah tak macam free run. Okay, saya kan fantasy kot tak silap. So online ada orang kata it's not even an isekai, although you can have a debate on this.
No. It is an isekai.
Because it is another world. The only difference is the archetypical story of isekai selalunya orang yang pergi dunia baru tu dia mati. Tapi
not
dalam
really. The first isekai story yang muncul in modern anime is Air Hazard. No one died. They just got transferred to another world. That's the isekai punya tu.
I'm just using what's available now lah. Yang kebanyakannya dia mati macam yang satu selalunya kena langgar lori. So it becomes a trope. It becomes tu yang orang macam not another one. So itulah. Anyway. Yep, exactly. So macam Overlord is another one. Overlord dia trap, tapi dia tak mati. Tapi
Overlord is not like Sword Art Online. The player, his mind is in the game when the game goes off the servers. So his consciousness is still in the game, which has actually becomes another world. So
dia cakap Overlord dia tak mati, dia stuck. He's still in his house with the thing on his head. Kalau remake tu, dia kadang-kadang tak sebenarnya pasal tak best, pasal kadang-kadang apa, mungkin dia nak bagi nafas baru atau because dia orang suka cerita tu and dia orang rasa they can do a better. For example, Urusan Yatsura, which is a very popular anime from 30 years ago. Manga oleh Rumiko Takahashi. Dia seorang mangaka yang buat cerita seperti Ranma Half, Maison Ikoku. So Urusan Yatsura was good. But then David Production decided to make it again. They did the remake, but I can't remember who made the original one, but you need to look it up. But joke dia sama lah. Joke style 80-an macam, betul orang tak, I think the people that watch it are probably people who love the old ones. I don't think the younger people are talking about it, but they're having the second season, second core at the moment. If you look at my thumbnail for this video, I put her there. And then obviously the voice actress, dia tukar lah, dia pakai baru. So it's Uesaka Sumire is now Lam. But the original Lam punya voice actress is still alive, and she plays the mother of the girl, and the guy, apa nama? Kaguya nama Muhammad Ataru nama dia. The guy, the original guy, becomes the father. So it's benda-benda macam tu lah, makes us go like kelakar juga tengok. Tapi it's a bit dated lah dia punya cerita dia. So tak semestinya kalau remake tu dia tak best. Dia kadang-kadang because mungkin dia nak macam, I think it's a good story, we'd like to see it done better. So dia orang buat lah. So aku harap probably never buat. Benda macam ni, I've never watched it, but people say I don't know what the hell they did in season 2 sampai macam slideshow pun ada. So aku macam kesian juga. So anyway, onwards. So tadi Tensei Kizoku Kante Skill the Nariagaru Studio Mother. Allah. Itulah nampak dekat reincarnated. Yang tadi siapa yang tanya pasal isekai, kalau awak nampak reincarnated tu isekai lah dia.
Yeah, but this is actually a decent isekai story. Probably keep an eye on it lah. Yeah, it has an engaging plot. At least I give it that lah. It's about a small child trying to create his own country.
You've read it before or what?
I've read it. Yeah, I'm still reading it.
Oh, you mean the manga? Is it the manga? Yeah, because this is the first anime, so it's not like a second season or whatever. Okay, there you go.
I mean, it could stop if the anime adaptation doesn't do a good job capturing the spirit of the manga, because manga so far has been good. Okay, cool. Salah. Okay, because yang tu lain kan, there was another one yang when he was reincarnated, kerja dia bukan macam pergi jadi perang, jadi knight ke apa, dia macam organize the government or something like that. What's the title? Yeah, he has a skill where he can actually see the stats of every person and he allocate this to the punya country lah. If the guy has a high ambition, the likelihood of him to macam betray him is high in the near future. So he has to, pandai main lah. If this guy has high ambition but high skill, maybe it's worth it to use him until he gets caught and died or something like that lah. It's pretty interesting lah.
Kami wa game ni Uteiru God's game we play looks science fiction ni. and slash fantasy. Ultimate Brain game was created by supreme gods who had too much time on their hands. Why is this funny ya? Mana dia punya? Where did they put down the list of? Oh, kat bawah ni. Drama, ecchi, fantasy, high stakes game, romance, strategy game. Fickle the first thing Reese, a former goddess who woke up from her long sleep, declared was bring me the best player in this era. And Faye, a boy who is considered to be the best rookie in recent years, is the one who was nominated. The game of gods, with that the two challenge is too difficult and no one has ever completely conquered in its human history. The gods are fickle, unreasonable, and sometimes incomprehensible. And that's exactly why it's such a waste if you don't enjoy playing it with all your heart. Okay. Tak apalah. Personally, I pass. Aku kalau game, I don't know, macam anime mahjong ke apa, chess ke, aku macam. And that was by Leiden Films. Leiden Films is not, it's quite a relatively decent studio. Now, Studio Dean. Dulu diorang buat siapa lah? Dia buat Nanatsu no Taizai, which is 7 Deadly. The banished former hero lived as he pleases. Tak tahu lah.
I think could be missed lah.
Tak rasa inspired langsung, especially when they quoted the title to like that. Okay, this one is Yozakura-chan Chino Daisakusen Mission, Yozakura family. He has been on his own since his parents died, and the only one who seems to care for him is his childhood friend and classmate. But the classmate has a secret. She is the head of a family of spies. On top of that, her brother Kyoichiro is dangerously protective of her to stop kelakar ni. Must take the ultimately marriage, because in the Yozakura family cannot feel family. Ini ada macam bau-bau nisekoi campur, spy family campur. I'm slightly intrigued. I'm going to have a look at the video and the trailer.
なんだ。大事なものはなくして初めて気づくこと。そして、それは簡単になくなってしまうこと。
大丈夫。私はいなくなったりしないよ。太陽が好きなしょっぱい卵焼き入れたよ。
Quality anime dia crap ah.
紹介するね。私の兄弟たちよ。
Ya Allah.
私んちスパイなの。
スパイ。江戸の忍びを起源とする夜桜家の血筋は代々超人的な人材を輩出してきた。才能を継ぐ当時の才能を持つ家族が守り支えることで夜桜は繁栄してきた。
これからは夜桜の一人としてしっかり鍛えてあげるからよろしくね、太陽。
なぜお前がいる？
私と太陽は夫婦なんだし、あんたたちビシバシ行くよ。
一日で死ぬかも。
頭の中までバグってんじゃん。
俺はめんどいことは絶対にしない。
少量の毒が入っているんだ。
お前を殺したいが、好みに変えても決して死なせない。俺たちの愛するむつみのため、必ずむつみを守ってみせる。
君の仕草に隠れた言葉を探している。溢れ出す太陽、私と結婚してくれてありがとう。共に笑おう。
I think I'll try to give this a watch. I'm actually quite intrigued. I don't think that it's going to be the fantastic gila babi show, but we'll see.
I'm not so sure. I like Ayuki fine, but this seems like a hard sell for me lah. Too much going on.
Ini kelakar. I've seen bits of this. Ji-san, Ba-san, Wakagair about this
I've seen this
old
yeah.
couple.
Becomes youthful again, yeah.
I might give this a try. 3, 2, 1. one. Ini dah muda dah. Oh, this is not a trailer. This is like the opening kot. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the opening. It's not the trailer. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a try and have a look. Who's made it? Gecko, tak pernah dengar studio Gecko. Yeah, April 7 the start. Pasal dia orang jadi muda. The New Gate online game transformed into real life death struggle for its players thanks to the valiant effort of Shin, the most powerful of them all, and end to the game and freedom for everyone seemed within reach. But just moments after Shin defeats the game's final boss, he finds himself based in an unknown light and transported to 500 years life in the future in an in-game world. So science fiction plus isekai plus a cloak that looks suspiciously like Kirito from Sword Art Online.
You know what? I wish we had Gate Season 3 instead of this though. The new Gate. There's an anime called Gate. There's 2 seasons. I wish we had a 3rd season instead of this. Yeah. Because I don't think anyone was asking for this. But they just make it anyway now.
Oh, actually, let me just tarik balik sikit gambar ni. To this time, I'm trying be better lah to match our chat with what we have on screen. So I think it's Yuzakurachi no Daisakusen. The word Daisakusen ni is mission. Aku ingat dulu drama nama Proposal Daisakusen. There's a comment here by Shin Sasuo anime ni. Katanya konsep dia menarik sebab tentang keluarga Yakuza. Itulah tadi pasang trailer dia. Looks quite interesting. Anime tentang keluarga spy ke macam gempak je konsep dia. Yeah, as I said. Ni about the other one. Atuk nenek tiba-tiba muda.
This one, I tell you honestly, anime kan kalau buat spy kan, it's very difficult. Prior to Spy Family kan, the best spy anime yang appeared kan was Princess Principal lah. Have you watched it?
No. Aku angguk. What year was that? You see, just bear in mind kepada penonton, saya punya anime punya experience ada gap in between. When I had more of a life, I didn't watch that much anime. Now I'm back to having no life. I have more time to watch anime, but that's me lah. Anyway, yes, unnamed memory. I can't be bothered because it looks like another isekai. But I'm going to go straight to this one. This one, I saw the trailer because what happened was I belong to a group called Malaysian Manga Collectors, blah blah blah, kat Facebook, and somebody said, "Hey, cerita ni ada anime baru nak start." So at first I was saying, not another Tokyo Revengers. But
物を壊す者、悪意を持ち込む者、何人も例外なく、暴風林が粛清する。
俺の顔と名前よく覚えておけ。弱い奴は俺を避けるように、強い奴は俺を見つけるように。俺は風林高校、桜遥だ。 勘違いすんなボケ。弱いくせに強いと勘違いしてるやつが気に入らないだけだ。吐き気がする。
すごい。この人一体。
風林高校はただの学校じゃないんすよ。町を守るために立ち上がった人たちです。
さくらさん、この人だけは絶対ダメっす。かっこ一やばい人。
やばいやつ。俺は好きだぜ。
潰す。
そう来なくちゃ。
全部もやり尽くして絶対での理由もデザインも関係ないの。
だから君に負けないように俺も頑張るよ。
俺たちの喧嘩は守る喧嘩だ。俺たちの方から手を出す必要はない。
あんたに風鈴のてっぺんは取れない。絶対にね。
は
なわけあるか。
他者からはいつも拒否、否定。し悪い。
喧嘩さえ強ければ、一番強ければてっぺんなんだろ。誰かに頼らなきゃ勝てねえほど俺は弱くねえ。その目にはその手には何があるんだ。
That's funny. I'll tell you why.
町を守れ。大切なものを守れ。それがここの唯一のルールだ。
不良がヒーロー気
Oh,
取りか
Yuchi
よ。
Nakamura.
強いやつも結構いるみたい
I
だし。
recognize the Naka and Ichi.
満足できそうだから。
Suara dia pun familiar.
俺はそこでてっぺん取る。
Okay, for me cerita sekolah gaduh-gaduh, my benchmark is the live action film Cruise. Cruise Zero and go away. So macam Tokyo Revengers at first when I first started watching it, I was like, okay, cool, and then ada element science fiction, you know, because there's time traveling involved. Then the story got a bit, but this one nampak lah a bit more promising. I'll give it a try. It's a bit tak break window. So Cloverworks. There you go.
Clover.
Cloverworks what? Anyone who causes pain, who brings destruction, who holds evil in their heart will be purged by Bofurin without exception. Where the average scores are the lowest, but the fights are the strongest. Furin High School is renowned as a super school of delinquents. Macam Crow Zero lah juga. Sekolah macam tak sekolah. I don't think they are teachers. Tapi yang kelakarnya, diorang budak jahat, diorang pergi sekolah because diorang nak gaduh kerja dia. So yeah, there you go. Any comments on this? Yeah, Amber kata apa ni? Damn, Windbreaker. Looking forward juga ni. Konsep macam Tokyo Revengers tapi nampak lebih grounded. Exactly. This is a grounded bit that I'm more interested in. Yeah. And not like a ReZero version of Tegaduh. Monster by Jin again. Reincarnated as a Loli Goblin. Tak apalah.
There's a certain anime that's under my radar. Worrying.
What?
This story it normalizes rape.
Which one? Monster.
Monster.
Serious?
The main character is reborn as a goblin. He has a skill. I think he absorbs the power. And so it's like the mangaka, right? This is like his self pawn. He imagines himself as the goblin. As he grows older, he gets to become stronger, and then fucks and rapes humans, dryads and elves and vampires and whatever lah. So you can imagine what sort of story is going to end up with.
You just reminded me lah of Goblin Slayer. Goblin lah karakter dalam manga.
I'm not sure if it's going to last long. Seriously, people probably want it cancelled after a few episodes, especially after they try to justify rape lah.
Do you play this game, Blue Archive?
No, I don't.
I think it's a gacha game. I think. Pada siapa yang main, dah sila tulis kat komen di bawah. Teachers Academy the General Student Council manage the academies as a whole. The group's ability to govern has come to a halt since the mysterious disappearance of the General Student Council President Seto Kaijo. Yeah, I think this is obviously for people who play the games and see any relevance to it. I'm personally not interested. Really, Yosta Pictures, Allah tak harap tak ada dengar studio dia. So to everyone that would enjoy yourselves watching that. This one, this is the Yuri anime that we touched on sekejap. Sasayaku yo ni koi o utao. Whisper Me a Love Song. I can't remember who the... It's based on... yeah.
私、一目惚れしました。え？告白された。というか、この子可愛いの。話せた。話せちゃった。あ、それと浅葱先輩、放課後屋上で歌ってるらしいよ、一人で。もっと聞きたい。先輩の歌を。だって私、より先輩に会うのが一番の楽しみなので。恋愛なんて、私にはきっと無縁の話だと思ってた。すっごく声が綺麗で、輝いてました。伝えないと、ちゃんと返事。あのさ、私も、一目惚れなんだよね。私は先輩の作った歌、すっごく聞きたいです。日野さんがそう言うなら検討するよ。っていうかさ、あんたも一目惚れしちゃったって感じ？一目惚れなんて、本当にあるものかしら。立花さんはおばあちゃんに毎日一目惚れしてるよ。そうやって嬉しそうに話すの、私にだけだったりしないかな。私、先輩の歌、すっごく好きなんですもん。私は木野さんと本気で付き合いたいと思ってる。囁くように恋を歌う。
I do hope it doesn't cheapen the whole thing by making it lewd. Although from the what we can see, it looks relatively wholesome. I think Yuri here is probably a bit more kind of, if you need to give it a category, then that's it lah. But I like music. Anime with music, and I'm also partial. Is it partial or is it impartial to GL? No BL for me. Aku dah sedih pergi Ikebukuro. Okay, anybody who goes to Tokyo, if you go to Ikebukuro, to Sun Plaza or whatever the hell it's called, yang ada Pokemon Center tu, kat depan tu ada satu one particular street, banyak gila kedai manga. Jaga sikit. Kau nampak ramai awet. Aku macam, apa? Tengok poster apa hal berjantan. Tengok Allah. I was given the stares. Like, what are you doing in our territory? Our boys love territory. Anyway, Eurocamp. As I said again and again, ini memang guna nak tengok masa nak tidur, baring-baring, minum Milo dalam selimut, peluk bantal peluk, tengok Nadeshiko dan kawan-kawan. I think one reason that I'm looking forward to this is because now we're going to see Nadeshiko's childhood friend from Shizuoka and the motorcycle joining the gang.
黄色アルミ缶をぶった切ってねじ込むって感じじゃ。パワー有り余っとんな。りんちゃん久しぶり。だいぶ適当だよな、あやちゃん。私のうちの庭でやんない？デイキャンも庭キャンもそういえば初めてやな。空が明るくなり始めた。このだんだん開けてく感じ、いいんだよな。なでしこ、何撮ってんだ？大井川キャンプ、了解です。 50cc で伊豆行っちゃうりんちゃんは変態だね。絶対。これニューアイテム？ポチってもうたわ。2人とも押さえてて。遊び心のある料理っていいよね。先が全然見えないよ。みんなで伊豆キャン行って庭キャンして、なでしこ次どこ行こうか。
The things I love about Eurocamp are the laid back nature of the stories. Cerita yang tak ada cerita, dia slice of life. Music dia banging, geographically accurate. So kepada anda yang pernah pergi ke Jepun dan tahu dah bit of a geography nut.
You forgot educational.
Yalah macam benda-benda macam benda macam how to
start a fire using pine cone, all those stuff.
And all that. And then because Atok dia is voiced by Akio Otsuka, which is the voice for Metal Gear Solid Snake, and a range of other old guys lah. Tapi cerita dia 100% wholesome. Cerita dia macam literally geographically correct, and also from the images they are correct. And if you as I said before, I like collecting figures, and one of the type of figures I collect are Nendroids. So for Eurocamp, I collect the Nendroid. I don't collect the scale figures for them because you can get the motorbikes and all that. So that's why I'm really looking forward for this new character to get an Nendroid. So listen to us, Good Smile Company. We need that Nendroid of Ayahito and her Honda APE 100. So in that sense, also they had a movie recently set in the future when they're all grown up and they're all working. So I don't read, because this is based on the manga, and aku macam aku nak baca manga pasal camping, pasal makan, pasal taklah black and white, but the manga jual gila babi punya, like lots of volumes. So personally I prefer to watch it because it's in color, you can see the food and the kind of thing. So macam in Japan, as far as I can gather from this and from subsequent, obviously if you look at media, stock media, I'm sure korang pernah dengar term glamour camping, but I think Japanese has taken it to another level. It's almost everybody's glamping. It's like diorang macam camping macam memang very safe lah. Macam kau tak akan korek lubang nak pergi tandas punya. It's not like they do not do that, but most of the time the camping ground will have toilets and that kind of stuff. And but yeah, you can go to like one of the best because they do Shizuoka. Shizuoka ni is a prefecture pretty much just south of where Mount Fuji is. It's like a peninsula. So if you take Shinkansen from Tokyo to say Kansai, it will dip down like that. So whenever you see Mount Fuji is when it dips down, you can see it. So macam one particular campsite yang diorang lepak-lepak tengok wayang semua tu was pretty much that. And the site exists. Whenever they do all these little routes, pergi Nagano semua, those routes exist. So it's quite an intriguing name. And then I kind of befriended online because the fact that I follow Eurocamp and the Android. There's this woman lah. She lives in the town where Nadeshiko lives, and she took pictures lah tempat duduk, mana diorang duduk makan dessert tepi sungai semua. The places are all there, and obviously the town takes advantage lah of the fact that there is association between the anime and the town, and to promote tourism. But yeah. Kepada anda yang tak pernah nak try layan, tengok dari season 1 lah. Very heartwarming, and those who are already fans, this is like a welcome announcement for season 3. You got anything to add, Andri? You got anything else to add?
Nothing lah. It's just a wholesome series lah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on with it. One room Hiyatari Futsu Tenshitsuki. Huh? Oh, this sounds like a cerita sekolah. Oh, wait. What did it say just now? Comedy, romance, supernatural. High schooler living alone. Hantu lah ni. When the girl turns up on his balcony.
Oh.
Okay. Siapa buat? Okuruto Noboru. Tak apalah. Ini nampak macam Skip and Loafer, but I don't think it is. East Fish Studio, Ananoikon to Koi no Yamai. Hotaru Hinase is the first year in high school that has a great family and wonderful friends, but not much luck when it comes to romance. This is the thing. I mean, I got a feeling kind of anime in general kan kata macam kau tak pernah tengok any romance anime and this happens to come by, you watch this and then you probably like it or whatever. There are people like myself who's watched several ones before and can't be bothered to watch anymore, or ada benda yang tak tengok lagi, probably will give this a miss. A bit unfairly lah, tapi kalau siapa yang pernah baca manga ke, manga dia, I think it's a good story, go ahead. Because macam for me, I personally want to watch Skip and Loafer after reading the manga. But diorang cakap romance dia pun tak berapa romance. This is Kuroshitsuji, which is back Butler. So this is there's like a spin-off. I think my sister-in-law's a big fan of.
How long has it been since Black Butler? Ada 15 years lah.
Aku pun tak tahu sebab Cloverworks buat. So let's have a look.
ウエストン校、テムズ川のほとりに存在する英国屈指の名門パブリックスクール。生徒たちは伝統を重んじる厳しい戒律に縛られ、男子のみでの寮生活と独自のカリキュラムによる高度な教育で真の英国紳士に育つとされ、貴族たちはそのステータスを得るためにこぞって子息を入学させたがっている。気を引き締めなくては。
ウエストン校から生徒が戻らない原因を調査せよ。
パブリックスクールは政府の介入を一切受け付けない独立した機関だから手を出しづらい。お前は見つからないように僕をサポートしろ。やり方は任せる。
当校は伝統と規律に守られた格式高いパブリックスクール。
学園内のすべては校長が決める。
その決定は学園内において至上のもの。
この学園において校長はまさに絶対君主とまた面倒な伝統が。
暴かれた夜空に
校長と面会できるのは我々プリーフェクト。
プリーフェクト、監督生、いわゆる校長だよ。
物事を押し付けられる嫌な役ね。
この学園では爵位も金も通用しない。思っていた以上に P4 は影響力があるな。プリーフェクト4に取り入るしかない。
最適くって暴いてよ、一切のベッドを投げ打って誰か
たっぷり楽しんでいくといい。
僕は勉強しかできねえやつが来ていいところじゃないぜ。
声が小さい。
はい、ありがとうございます。
僕ちゃんと伝えましたよ。
なんだあのポーズ。
さあ、やられた。
これは当校の創立以来の伝統。伝統は絶対。
必ずプリーフェクトに取り入ってみせる。僕に労力の無駄遣いをさせたことを後悔させてやる。セバスチャン。
イエス、マイロード。
I'm going to give this a miss lah.
But you've watched the original Black Butler, is it?
I watched the original Black Butler. It was okay, but watching this, there's too many good-looking boys lah. I have a bad feeling about this lah. I'm gonna dodge this.
Just a quick interlude lah kepada anda yang perasan in fact the title is the public school arc. Di United Kingdom perkataan public school, walaupun public school tu sekolah awam, dia bermakna sekolah private, sekolah independent, mana kita kena bayar yuran untuk sekolah dia, bukan sekolah kerajaan. So orang yang berduit aja pergi public school. So sampai pakai top hat tu, itu ada public school dekat UK yang macam tu lagi sekarang, tapi tak sehari-hari lah. Sekolah macam Eton atau Eton College tu, kalau tengok Spy Family, Eden College tu dia punya architecture dia, some of it based on Eton. So the two most famous one lah, Eton dengan Harrow lah, untuk sekolah lelaki. Kalau tengok gambar-gambar daripada tahun 50-an, diorang literally pakai top hat tu pergi sekolah. So memang orang cakap anak matlot semua, anak lot semua, memang betul anak lot, anak raja. Diorang pergilah sekolah-sekolah macam ni. Itu dia. So anyway, Sentai Daishikaku. Oh god. Tapi ni science fiction kot. Wait a sec. Is this when the monster army invaded a certain year ago, the divine dragon rangers? Tadi aku tengok, I saw this on one of the things that they advertised for Anime Japan. I think this is quite good. Have a look. It's fun. Loser Ranger. Disney.
俺たち怪人は世界征服に来たんだ。
cakap Melayu.
もうやめだ。
じゃあ手を組もう。
Asian.
私と君で。
怪人来た。当たりもなく来やがって。
テレビの向こう側、何千何万という人間がお前の敗北に期待してる。
負けることが決まっていても、
Tiger and Bunnyみたいな。
怪人の役割は。
黙ってやられるよ。もうごめんだ。
Tengok cantik tau dia punya animation tadi aku tengok.
今日から大戦隊の仲間です。
大戦隊は不完全な組織なの。
それならうちから変えていきましょう。
怪人退治やめらんね。
どこが正義の味方よ。
大戦隊のトップを倒してお茶の間ドン引きさせてやるよ。
少しは考えろ。自分の役割。
あんな反抗的な目をするなんてゾクゾクしちゃう。
聞いてないよこんなの。
詐欺だろこれおい。
僕が先に大戦隊を正します。
They look good, man.
よし怪人、消えろ。
消えるのはお前だレッドキーパー。シング進行。
ありがとう戦闘員くん。
Go! Loser Ranger. Oh, soon. 7 April. So essentially,
I'm surprised it was pushed down this much though. This is basically on March watch apa title tau.
They should be
Higher
kan. There you go. It's based on the manga. It feels like those divine dragon rangers are a bit of a fake, or
it's basically the world of superheroes, right? They're all hypocrites. This guy is a bad guy. He wants to show up the world what true justice is lah. I tell you honestly, right? Before Boku no Hero Academia, right? There was there was Tiger and Bunny, which is actually, I think, is a better superhero story. So if he's the guy who makes Tiger and Bunny, right, this is sure to be at least a solid plot.
Aku baru nak tanya, but category has mentioned tau. Dia kata apa tau? Loser Ranger bagus, dia macam The Boys, story Power Ranger jadi jahat.
Yes, The Boys.
So yeah, because just now tengok quite violent juga, kepala pecah semua. Tapi I don't know how violent it will be, but I mean, I'm not just wanting to watch it for violence.
I tell you honestly, right, I'm going to watch at least 3 episodes before I drop this.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay, let's go on with it. Shinigami Bochan to Kuromedo. Third season.
No.
Kaito Otome to Kamikakushi. Kamikakushi is spirited away kind of thing. Ogawa Sumileko is a busty bookstore clerk who wants to become a novelist after some writing success in her youth. Strange occurrences start cropping around the city. She teams up with a flirtatious co-worker Adashino Ren to look into them, but Ren is hiding a secret of his own. With the combined skill of occult knowledge, will they discover what they investigate mystery and... Let me have a quick look. Ni pendek sikit, tak ada panjang sangat.
雨なるや月日のごとく我が思える君が日にけに
original story
昔の人も若返りたいと思ってたってことか 逆万引き
文字通り万引きの逆でね、盗まれるんじゃなくて売り場の本が増えてるんだ。
ああ、あれ怪？ええ、例えば神隠しとか。
年長者をからかうもんじゃないぜ。
そうか。僕はすみれこさんとレジに入るためにここで働いてるんですから。
事件？
妹の夫が通っているコンビニ女学院に厄介な現象が起きているようで。
ここに何かがあった印がある。正直に教えてほしいの。あなた、いじめられてるでしょ。
あれはもっと別の何かだよ。
なるほど。これが原因。
まさか見えているのか。待って、夢が開けるから誰かの街に。信じはダメだ。そんな馬鹿げた話を信じないでいるのか。君は私に何をさせたのだ？
もう時間がないんだ。
Otokami. Another one, macam tadi kau cakap, like, why the hell is it doing so far below? That shit is by 0G tak dengar, tapi that quite good.
I'm already interested because it has Basti in it. Okay, so
try one episode. This is why we mentioned Bartender Camino Glass last time. I think we did. And this is Urusaya Sura. My point about remake of old stuff. And then
I think you should give up on Urusaya Sura. It's not going to sell a second time in this era. Okay. I think Urusei Yatsura should quit while it's the head. I don't think it will reach its former popularity.
But the fact that they are still going on with it.
They're still going on, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is the second quarter of the second season. Hibike Euphonium, this is the third season. This is going to be another slice of life, a bit more less cute. Yeah, less cute. Probably a bit more serious than K-On!
It's very serious. The drama is really heavy, but here's the thing. It has been a long time since the previous Hibiki Euphonium 2 though. This is 3, right? 2. Yeah, I remember 2. That was a long time ago. I think feels like 10 years ago now. But I'm not sure if we can pick up the pace from before.
Yeah. I'll use this one. Biasa lah, because Kyoto animation kan.
黒江真由です。福岡から転校してきました。滝先生から大前って人が部長だって聞いてて、会った瞬間に分かったの。ああ、この人に違いないって。今年も多いね。はい。
新入部員の皆さん、北宇治高校吹奏楽部へようこそ。
この3年間で一番って胸張れる演奏をしたいと思っているから、今年の1年生指導係リリカちゃんと私が就任しました。緑が吹奏楽のイロハを解説します。去年よりいい結果を出そうと思ったら何かを変える必要がある。このままいくと1年部活ボイコットしますよ。都合3回オーディションは行われることになります。毎回オーディション。そのオーディションって私もやるんですか？久美子先輩と黒江先輩、力量にほとんど差はないです。全国で久美子とこのソリを一緒に吹きたい。私たちは高校生活の大半を部活に費やすことになる。
後悔したくないし、してほしくない。その思いは全員一緒。北宇治ファイト
I have to watch the first two to appreciate lah. Damn it. But like you said lah, pasal heavy, aku jadi bosan. Dia macam K-On tu macam ada lawak kan. So
Nah, this is not like K-On.
no,
Trust me.
Tapi it's like rasa rugi tak tengok because I'm bukan nak kata just because Ani buat cantik cerita dia kena best, tapi there had been a few one like Kamako Kaketo, I was like tak best sangat. Ni je I suka, which is the Maid Dragon Kobayashi-san, because you know it's funny and all that. But yeah, for fans of Hibiki Euphonium, be happy that you got your third. Vampire Dormitory, Studio Blanc, a cross-dressing girl and doting vampire's dangerous cohabitation is about to begin.
No. Too much plot twist.
Seiyu no Uraomote, high school classmates and co-hosts of weekly radio program paint a picture perfect friendship for listeners. In reality, they couldn't be more different. Okay. As much as I feel I'm jumping around, but aku again coming back to Ben punya cerita, I'm interested in this. Jellyfish can't swim in the night. Yoru no kurage wa oyoge nai. Doga Kobo is the studio that made Oshinoko, and let's check it out. I think this was featured in Anime Japan.
クラゲってさ、自分では泳げないし、輝くこともできないけど、外から光を溜め込んだら、自分でも輝けるようになるの。だから私みたいな普通の女子高生はさ、選ぶより選ばれるだけで精一杯なのよ。私の好きな絵を怪我してんじゃねえ。大本元アイドル？匿名シンガーのジェリーちゃん。ジェリーに夜の絵があったら最高だと思わない？一緒にやってみない？ジェリーの最終目標はフォロワー10万人。この人はまた無茶を。ねえメイちゃん。解釈違いです。さすがメイ。俺はお前らと違って学校があるから。それじゃグッバイ世界。某月某超ヤバい MV が完成。無理ってどういうこと？カヌちゃんにはわかんないわ。人の目なんて気にしなければ。私にはそう思えないよ。自分が嫌いなんて思ったことないでしょ。解釈違いです。そうやってすぐ人に合わせやがって。私そんなに自信あるように見える？逃げてばっかり。自分が自分じゃなくなるのが嫌なの。嫌だ。私だけ置いてけぼりになりたくない。好きなものできました。私は夜の絵が大好きだよ。書く理由取り戻したんだな。だから夜私のために書いてよ。これで私もちょっとは輝けたのかな。
I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going to call this the serious Bochi the Rock. It's about 4 different girls of different kind of like budak sekolah lah, tapi brought together to form this anonymous artist group nama Jelly ni. Patutlah Shibuya City full of identity. Tadi banyak gila gambar tu tunjuk dekat area where the Shibuya Scramble is, because I could see the facade of Tsutaya. Siapa yang tahu tengok yang tahu crossing yang banyak dekat Shibuya tu kan, yang ada Starbucks tu. Unfortunately Tsutaya tutup at the moment. Tak tahu dia orang cakap tutup indefinite ke atau untuk renovation. Tapi if you want to visit Japan now and you want to cross that thing to get light, adalah light, tapi it won't be as grand as it used to be lah. So let's hope it's reopened. But yeah, I personally want to check this out, this Jelly. I think, yeah. Okay, I think we're not far off now lah. Okay, Henji no salad bowl. Princess from another world with magical powers. It is a reverse isekai because the princess comes to our world. So ni reverse isekai, terbalik pula ya. Kenka doku gagu. Macam boxing. Hah? Ayam? No. Hey! Yeah. Oh no, this can't be it.
喧嘩に勝ちたいですか
Hey yo! Are you ready or not?
はいどうも皆さんに挨拶
今 wake up まだ wake up 他の奴らが必ず一つは持ってるものが俺にはない。俺らが喧嘩するとこ全部流れてたんだよ。殴られて金になるの。どうせ殴られるんだったらやってみるしかない。俺らのコンテンツは不良に噛みつくコンテンツ。
それではこれから教える一つ目の技。
これが俺の戦いの始まりだった。今までされてきたことは俺のチャンネルに上げていきます。主演俳優は演技にだけ集中しろ。
私はかっこいいと思いますけど。
石川。エレン。
これだから素人は。
ねえ。学園ある。ちょっと静かにして。
殴られても言いたくない方が。
志村君。
本当に面白いのはいじめられっ子が立ち上がることだろ。お前の YouTube 俺にくれよ。クソ野郎
Oh my god.
チャンネル登録とプッシュ通知忘れずにお願いします。
Hey, this looks good as well, man.
This looks like something from a webtoon, actually.
Memang webtoon. So digital manhwa. So as you said lah, Korean IPs are making it into manga, but unfortunately they've as you said, this one they Japanized it because unless Hobin Yu is a Korean name, I'm not very good in Korean punya ni.
They have to because Japanese adaptation right are more well accepted than hardcore Korean animation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There was a Korean animation on Train to Busan, a sequel or something like that. Sampai sekarang tak tengok tau. I'm not sure why it came out available like.
Semua orang dewasa jadi ayam. Cerita dia anak yatim ni kena survive. Sorry, salah. Ini cerita kena bully. It looks like dia nak buat content. Dia cari pasal dengan budak jahat. Like, that's quite brave. Ayam tu dia punya coach kot. Ini. Okay, aku first exposure aku dengan The Fable is a film. Aku tengok atas plane. It's actually quite good. It's about this guy. He's an assassin. He's a very good assassin. But he was told to lay down really low for I can't remember what the reason was. The movie, 2 calls back to back, and it's by Tezuka production. So that's where the comedy comes in. Let's have a look. Sumpah, I want to check it out. What the anime is about.
このスタンプまさか
ザ・フェーブル
かるか。さすがボスや。知らん土地で初めてのことを経験しろ。臨機応変ってのを覚えたらお前はもっとプロになれる。
コンサートの始まりを待つような気分だわ。さあ、高橋君。
大丈夫。すぐ戻るから待ってる。
すげえ。本当にいたのか。
殺し合ってどうせいいお手本にはならないですから恐ろしい警告音になれればいいと思ってます。本性を見せるやシリアルキラーめ。
いろいろあるのよ社長。きっと山の中に掘られたって捨てられかけたんでしょ。私この後バイトあるんで。
それが俺の本性やったらとうに全員殺して家に帰ってる。
ジャッカルは地上専門狼の仲間だから。
Because one thing about kepada anda yang yang pernah tengok wayang Jepun, Japanese punya commercial films, a lot of times bila tengok lakonan diorang kan rasa macam macam nak cakap in English they call it ham acting. Ham acting is macam over macam very stereotypical lah. So macam kau macam alah. So jadi cerita dia jadi macam tak natural tengok. Okay, siapa buat suara Akira 1? Oh, tak kenal Kazuyuki Okitsu. Oh! His name is his face is familiar. Nanti aku beritahu. Aku ingat dia dalam Spy Family jadi Frankie, but it's not. Oh, Boku no Hero Academia, he is the Fat Gum. The guy who becomes the hero is Fat Gum, the voice for Fat Gum, and the girl is Miyuki Sawashiro pun muka dia pernah kenal. Patutlah suara Kiyo suka in this as well. Kanada Wakana. Okay. So Japanese drama very stereotypical, very macam ham acting. Wayang Jepun kan kata tak ada berlakon elok. Selalunya wayang-wayang macam a bit more indie atau a bit more serious filmmaker yang jenis macam yang masuk Academy Award tu, they tend to be better lah. So bila macam tu, anime kalau dia orang buat cerita serious, it's like a place for me to find Japanese IPs yang macam nak juga tengok cerita serious, macam not too caricature. So let's hope lah the Fable here is is an example of that. So it's by Tezuka Productions, as I said before, and it's out on in 13 days time, April 7th. Berapa episod? Tak cakap. Oh, tapi 2 course back to back, so 24. So hopefully keluar dekat Netflix lah. Okay, so by the time kalau kita sampai dekat live chat dan nampak Pokemon ni, kita dah hujung lah. Astronaut Karasuwa Aruji. Tapi kadang-kadang there are a bit there are subtitles kadang-kadang terlepas pandang kalau tak tengok. So this is another Chinese story, I think, yang dijadikan tak juga Jepun, apa yang pada Jepun ke China. It's about the son of in the world of flying crow humans. Oh, by Pierrot, the studio that makes Bleach and Naruto. Astronaut, a gifted chef just let go from his job, lands a gig at an old boarding house called Astroso, but he hesitates to accept after learning that he must also live there full time until he meets the beautiful and charming caretaker Arara. Siapa yang jadi? Okay, tak apalah. Shumatsu Train Doko e Iku. No. Shumatsu. Oh, okay, that's another band, girl band, one that I'm probably wanting to check out as well. Tak apalah, I probably will not show the trailer kot because the main character drops out of high school in the second year and aims at entering university while working alone in Tokyo. A girl betrayed by her friend doesn't know what to do. Another girl abandoned by her parents. Oh god, ni macam gila babi, serius cerita ni. Because dia ada PV saja, dia tak ada macam trailer betul. April 6 starts. It's original. Original anime ni a bit hit and miss. Kita tak tahu cerita dia bagus ke tak. And I'm surprised they would say studio to be announced. I think they take up to be announced kan. So we don't even know siapa buat. How could they not know who made the anime? Okay, this one I got. My personal interest is this, not because I like so much about girls driving futuristic racing cars. High Speed Etoile ni, dia punya opening song dia is by my favorite Japanese rock band called Scandal. The song is called Fanfare, I think. I just wanna. I've never seen girls.
Okay.
Next race. それは次世代動力を搭載したマシンたちによる新たな世界。
Oh wow! This is like a pure CGI.
Yeah.
Oh my! Nothing wrong with CGI, but anime lah, no.
This is fully CGI.
Ini macam main game.
早く私を抜けるようになりたまえ。
Richard Parker。
じゃあ行こうか。
本日の気温はマイナス3度。路面温度は35度のほかほかです。
Sekejap, so the girls yang ni gadis kita ke drivers? Gadis kita?
Apa dia?
All the product placements are thin. Like the studio name, Pink Records is Scandal punya record label. Aduh.
The car designs kan are like those Tamiya miniatures.
I don't mind if it's CGI so much so that it's like kata cerita tu macam Tron ke apa. Oh, tu
no,
dia
honestly,
tau.
I don't mind
Look at
CGI juga.
look at the sponsor. Hey, look at
but this is not CGI. You have to admit.
Look at the sponsors, man.
Of course lah. They don't care about the show. They just want to place their symbols all over the show.
No, but the thing is bukannya kedai ayam Pak Mat ke apa. It's like HRC, Honda Racing. Breaking okay, makeup, cosplay because there's women involved. Sega, KTC, Takara Tomy, dia buat toy kereta. Talk about placements. I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed, man. Very disappointed.
Betul cakap saya, apa banyak kereta Tamiya designs.
Captain Tsubasa season 2.
Oh, this is very old school, baby.
Ya, ni okay lah. Ini maknanya kita sampai ke pengakhiran lah. Token Rambu, Tadaima Okairi, Tonari no Yokai sa Yoyaku Battery by Mappa. Hey, do you know that aku bawa dekat aku punya ni ada this Mappa new project. It's about animation director working in an animation studio.
Yeah,
yang rambut panjang tutup muka tu. Aku rasa macam dia dah macam korang nak kutuk kita orang kan? Nah, aku buat anime pasal studio. I was like, gila je, tak malu saya buat waktu tu. Shinkalion, Change the World, Doraemon, Oitomo, Golf, another one. Crayon Shinchan, Nijion, Animation, number 2, Yu-Gi-Oh, Wonderful Procure, Shadowverse Flame, Fujigi Dagashia, Nintendo. Yelah, ni dah habis dah semua ni. Chibi Godzilla, Shibuya Hachi. Habis! Okay.
They didn't mention anything on the Netflix specials now. The Grimm stories now.
What Grimm stories?
Huh? Netflix is going to release a set of Grimm stories, you know?
Oh, Grimm, the animation.
Yeah, Cinderella, Riding Hood, Pipe of Family, tapi a retelling lah.
Oh.
It looks interesting. Whether it's going to be good is another story lah. It's another.
Dia anime lah.
It's anime. Right now, every production house is going hard on anime in the West. Marvel, they're going to follow up the X-Men 97 project with more anime titles. They're following this
one.
What?
そういうお話も聞きたいわ。
There you go.
皆さんの妹になるキヨコですわ。お姉様方もいられるのを知らずに何でもします。
私たち家族じゃなかったのかい。
家族ですわ。
僕らは本物と偽物が曖昧な世界に生きている。
狼ってのは貪欲なもんだ。
暁を紹介してほしい。
狼だけが狩りをすると思って。
建物？行ってみましょう。
建物。
美味しいカレ
ー。それ以上言ってはいけません。
世界の果てを確かめるなんて簡単さ。
それは奇妙な経験だった。
あなたが書きたいもの。
自己紹介。俺の字だ。
受け入れるしかない。
この広い世界で自分の居場所を見つけることができたなら、それはとても幸運な人生だと思う。
私は彼女。
人よの宿代代わり。
恋人たち。
世の中には裏側もあるんですよ。
Clamp, of course.
Wait.
その後どうしたのかしら。幸せになれたわよね。きっと。
Hey, April 17th. And then knowing that they'll put it all on in one shot, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it could be good, could be bad. I'm not holding my breath, waiting how good it is lah. It's Clamp. Clamp is a hit or miss for most of the titles lah.
That's Gigok's voice. Kategori Green Fairy Tale bukan komik western ke? Dia bukan komik. Green Fairy Tale. Cerita fairy tale macam betul lah, macam kalau masa kita budak-budak belajar bahasa Inggeris kan, buku Ladybird macam Three Little Pigs ke apa, itu fairy tale, tapi there's one set of fairy tale by the Grimm brothers. By the Grimm brothers, so obviously title macam Elf and the Shoemaker, semua tu cerita yang ada moral, semua tu apa, those are the Grimm fairy tales. Bukan it's Grimm.
Anything that appears in Shrek is mostly Grimm fairy tales or Christian Andersen.
Okay, just a quick one. Brothers Grimm. Kita belajar sejarah sikit. They're German, Jacob and Wilhelm, from the 18th century, late 18th century to early mid 19th century. Oh, they collected and published folklore. They didn't write.
Yeah.
So Cinderella, Frog Prince, Hansel and Gretel, Musicians of Bremen, Little Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, Rumpelstiltskin, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White. Itulah Grimm Brothers.
What they do actually, right, is they collect fairy tales and make them child friendly now. If you see the real ending for Cinderella, and it's very gruesome compared to what we see on the Disney, you know, network.
Kadang-kadang kita tengok lah macam tak payah ni lah. Little Red Riding Hood cukup lah. Little Red Riding Hood tu nenek tu kena makan dengan wolf tu tau. Bapak dia datang ambil kapak potong perut nenek dia keluar. Kau boleh bayangkan betapa berdarah je scene tu. Tapi dalam buku cerita tu, dia lihat je nenek dia buat teh, lepas tu bilik tidur bersih, tak ada darah, tak ada apa. So, but yeah, what's that? Okay, fine. So, yeah, I guess that's how it is lah. So I guess that's the end of it lah. I was trying to make this faster, but 2 jam 40 juga, and it'll be quite interesting to see how much I hope not on copyright strike, but how much they will tell us to drop off. Tapi kita punya website ni tak adalah famous sangat nak buka Patreon punya account ke apa, because if you have something like this happening in which you want to show the whole thing in full, you have that, but I feel that's a bit too fresh lah to do Patreon. Dah lah, video tu bukan kita yang buat, aku pasang YouTube je kan, so buat malu. But anyway, to any of you guys who stuck on to the end, thanks for being with us. We've got another comment. Let's see. Yeah, thank you very much. Great Animu session. Looking forward for next week. Yes. Yeah, please subscribe and tengok butang like dan sebagainya lah. So, you got any last words, Andri, before we call it a night?
I'm looking forward to next season's anime lineup. I'm sure I'm going to be disappointed in a lot of titles, but I'm also going to be. Hopefully, I'll be surprised by some of the new titles. A place beyond the universe. I never knew any information about it, but when I watched it, I was blown away. That was a humbling experience. So some of these titles yang ada mau marketing langsung kan. One of the best things around. So hopefully that happens again. Not sure if it will, but something to look forward to.
Actually, before we go, there was something that I wanted to touch on before nak belah, tapi pasal tak ada masa sangat. Kejap. I promise I will not take people's time. How are we gonna do this? So this is I'm using this website because it's for the films that we are expecting for this year. Some of them coming in the spring. So like this one's already out. Haikyuu, the movie Decisive Battle at the Garbage Dump, was already out in February in Japan. We've watched the Spy Family Code White. That one actually was last year, tapi kat UK, dekat outside Japan dia keluar lambat. Now Maboroshi is a Studio Mappa film. Now let me see if I can. Tak boleh tak apalah. I think this one was directed by Okada Mari. Okada Mari is a fantastic writer / director. It's directed and written by Mari Okada Mari. Dia punya cerita dia, tapi yang pernah tengok cerita nama Makia, which is something in common with what we're going to talk about next, which is free run, about a race of beings that can outlive human beings, and in which when you start developing a relationship with humans, you'll not die, but your loved ones will die before you. So it was really sad but she's a prolific not just she doesn't direct much, but she's written quite a lot. She's written even the script she's written the story for Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, is an example. So Maboroshi ni I've seen the trailer before, but so anda ada masa pergi dekat Netflix punya ni and check it out. So this was the Haikyuu film I mentioned just now. This one, kepada anda yang membaca manga oleh Asano Inyo, who's known for works like Oyasumi Punpun. I have the manga. It's 10 volumes. It's a beautifully drawn story. It's a science fiction story about a world where the planet is pretty much has aliens, spaceships in the air. Macam kehidupan manusia jalan macam biasa, but now and then certain incidents happen but related to the spaceship. Macam cerita apa yang South African director buat tu? It's something like that. But it's really, really good. And they're doing a two-parter. They're doing the film in two bits. And directed by Kurokawa Tomoyuki, which I'm unaware of who he is. I can't remember who. Oh, dia punya suara. The girl in glasses is Ikura. The female singer in Yoasobi, and the girl with the pigtail is Ano. Ano is a singer / idol. Dia comel lah, something like that. In fact, Ano she sang the vomit kissing song in Chainsaw Man called Chu Goro. But it's really kooky to think that they've got people to do. Okay, another film, Detective Conan, $1 Million Signpost. I'm not a fan of Conan, but yeah, you got another Conan film coming out 12th of April, which is this spring. And we're going to have a Bocchi the Rock film. When will this be? Spring and summer 2024. In what sense is this? Alah, bosannya. It's a compilation film.
Well, it's not necessary. Seriously.
Why? Because dia kata apa tau? Dia kata this film will revisit and revive the most significant moment from the TV anime's inaugural season. Tak apalah. Sayang. What a pity. Come on, man. You can do better than that. Trapezium. Coming out in May. Is a novel penned by Takayama Kazumi. Oh, she used to be in Nogizaka 46. And this is by Cloverworks. About a girl called Higashiyu, who is driven by her aspiration to become an idol, sets rigid rules for herself during her high school years. Looks quite nice. Sorry, did it say Cloverworks? Yes, Cloverworks. And another film for My Hero Academia tak ada kena-mengena dengan
I told you they will never stop doing this to the fandom. They're going to shit on us by giving us a very slow, dragful, unimpressive season just to sell off the movie.
So it looks like Deku will have those powers for this film. Itulah the only relationship to what is it called? Original storyline crafted by Kohei Horikoshi, who will also oversee character design and provide general supervision for this movie. What is it called? The content will follow the timeline that was broadcast in the TV anime. Really? The society that finally collapsed successfully in the anime will be setting the time. But I guess the story is still not in the manga lah, but the timeline dia betul. Okay, whatever.
So it's probably not even canon.
Betul lah. Fureru. Autumn lambat lagi lah. So this is the team behind Anohana, the flower we saw. That they had revealed plans for an original movie named Fureru, Slice of Life and Fantasy. Tatsuyuki Nage tak kenal. Oh, Maria Okada has written the screenplay. Okay, next. Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the movie. Walpurgisnacht Rising. They said cerita ni actually quite violent kan dia orang cakap. Aku tak nak tengok.
Very violent.
Walaupun dia comel. This one lambat lagi lah, winter 2024. This one I want to watch. Kimi no Hero, Your Color. Naoko Yamada, yes. She left Kyoto Animation. And she used to work for On and the Silent Voice. The screenplay for this is by the person who wrote Violet Evergarden, called Yoshida Reiko. About a high school girl gifted with the ability to perceive people's emotions as colors. She prioritizes the emotion of others over expressing her true feelings, and the story delves into her struggles. Ni cerita ni cuma release date to be discussed. Where did I see this? I think I saw that on. I don't think there's a trailer out, is there? Oh, there is. Oh, 30th of August. So we do know a date. Good. Hi. Okay. Let's go back to this. Right. Where were we? Itulah. Apa ni? Just the last one, category distraction best tapi seinen. Seinen say shonen okay seinen for matured people. When you're not 12 and wanting to say what's this? Okay, anyway, nampaknya kita dah tiba di penghujung sesi ulasan kami malam ini untuk siri-siri anime untuk winter dan spring season 2024. With a bit of anime Japan 2034 in between, dan diharapkan penonton di rumah terhibur dengan sesi borak kami hari ini. Untuk sesi minggu depan, kami berharap untuk memberi ulasan secara live stream untuk Freeren Beyond Journey's End Show no Freeren bersama barisan panelis yang agak jam-pack. ANRI Alwi, Arif Nakiuddin, Sai Ali dari rangkaian YouTube Brothers Ali. And if he can finish it in time, Shazli American. In fact, tak tahulah, aku tak kisah because we are not gonna we will have kind of like an open forum and I'll moderate the questions. I personally don't have anything much to add unless orang tak mention benda-benda.
I feel a lot of people have a lot of things to say about Freeren. It's basically the best anime of the year at this point.
Seriously, mak aku pun itulah. Anyway, so it's going to be 31st of March 2024, hari Ahad, jam 9.30 malam waktu Malaysia. Dan kepada anda yang outside of the country, is going to be tolak 8 1.30 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Pandai-pandai kira. I think by next week dekat UK is British summer time, so I'll be 7 hours different, so I can start at 2:30, which is quite good. So kepada anda yang baru ke sesi kami, jangan lupa untuk melanggan, berkongsi dan tanya butang like untuk kedua-dua laman YouTube Stomach of Chaos dan Buzz Pop TV laman Pop Culture Sukaramai Malaysia, supaya anda tidak ketinggalan untuk sesi kami yang akan datang. Dan jika anda ingin menonton sesi-sesi kami yang sebelum ini, selain daripada arcade kami yang mengandungi sesi ulasan live stream penuh, laman YouTube sama Kios juga mengandungi video ringkas yang mengambil tema spesifik dan perbincangan kami yang lampau. Dan kepada anda yang mungkin tak perasan tapi ni macam slightly new venture, not all the live streams but selected videos thus far, kami dah buat jadi audio podcast, and then you can obtain it boleh mendengarnya di Spotify, Amazon Music pun boleh, Apple Music pun boleh, and search under Sembang Anime, and you'll find it. So itulah, so if you tak tahan tengok muka kami yang handsome ni, nak dengar suara saja, pasanglah audio podcast, atau bak kata orang Malaysia sekarang, audio siar. So, terima kasih kepada sudi bersama kami kepada rakan penulis saya hari ini, ANRI ALWI Isekai sama Desta, dan saya, Kudomo Harizu Ijo desu. Mata atau deh. So, jumpa next week. Ya. Cheers.